Judith, please don't do this. We were meant to be together. You need to accept that this is over, John. I'm sending the papers to your lawyer tomorrow. Hey! Hey, you two! Is that man talking to us?
Yeah,
no,
you!
I don't think
yes,
so.
I am
it's
talking
pretty
to
obvious
you.
we're in the middle of something. It would be pretty rude to just come up here.
I don't care.
Hey, what do you want? Punch or slap? What? Punch or slap? Would you punch or slap me? That's the same. Don't you mean kiss or slap?
No.
Please, no. We're in the middle of a conversation.
Okay, fine. Kiss or slap?
Neither. We're trying to...
Filmora Go.
Filmora what?
This video is sponsored by Filmora Go.
Filmora Go is a free video editing app that can be used for basically everything, including YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I don't know if you've ever tried to make a TikTok with the app's internal editing, but it's kind of a nightmare in my experience. Like if you want to split clips in TikTok, you have to do it all in one go, and if you have to go back to re-record any video, you can instantly lose all of your progress, which I have done several times. One of my favorite things about Filmora Go is that you can split those clips as much as you want and it automatically saves your changes so you don't lose any progress. Filmora Go also has this cool voiceover tool that I'm actually using to make this bit of the video with right now. The app has over 1,000 free music tracks, but y'all know how much I like my sound effects, so Filmora Go also includes a library full of free sound effects you can use for your videos as well. They update their resources frequently with thousands of filters, stickers, and transitions, so you can download the app and conveniently edit and post videos without having to wait around or upload footage to a computer. You can download Filmora Go using the link in my description, and be sure to leave a review on Google Play or the App Store.
Thank you for listening, and thank you to Filmora Go for sponsoring this video. You know, John, maybe we're making a mistake. Really? Yeah, I mean, I think we should choose punch. Judith, I agree.
Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad.
Not really.
And can we please cancel the internet genre of random street interviews?
I'm gonna die. How can you die when you're dead? Goodbye!
Actually, I take that back. Street interviews, when done right, can be funny. Billy on the Street, for example, makes me laugh every time I see a clip of it.
And I walked out of it at the end, and I said, this is no good.
That has a production team and an actually funny host. When regular dudes, because let's face it, they're almost entirely dudes, grab their iPhone 5 mics and their backpacks of misogyny and try to interview mostly women who are trying to go about their regular days, that's where I begin to take issue. If you've been looking for a TikTok page where someone with the charisma of a newborn calf asks people pointless and often insulting questions, then great. You're gonna love this one.
Can I date your friend?
Yes. Are you Adele?
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You would think with the amount of people doing videos like this and the volume of videos like this that exist, that they would get somewhat less awkward, but no, they don't.
She's only into DILF, sorry mate.
Oh, DILF?
Yeah, she's only into DILFs. Yeah. Do you have a kid?
Not yet, but...
I think it's a pretty well-known fact that people are the most awkward when put on the spot like this, so it's your job as the interviewer to lead the convo away from that and not just repeat what they're saying back to them with random exclamations. Yeah, I only like DILFs. Oh, you only like DILFs? Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, snap. So... Oh. Is that the end of the interview, or...? Oh.
Do you have a kid?
Not yet, but...
Not yet. Maybe, I don't know. We can figure it out. Yeah. Might be able to work around it.
Oh.
I love how it's so awkward that the person in the middle tries to carry the conversation themselves. I appreciate them for that. They tried, like they said, do you have kids? And he just still went nowhere with that.
Not yet, but...
In fact, I think his entire vocabulary in this whole 40-second clip was, can I date your friend?
Can I date your friend?
Oh, you only like DILFs?
Oh, DILF?
Oh.
Oh.
No.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
And no cap.
No cap.
He didn't even, she asked what no cap meant, and he even repeated that back to her.
What does no cap? She doesn't know what cap means.
Oh, it means like no cap?
Thank you so much. That cleared it right up for us. Mary Poppins, what's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious mean? Well, silly, it means, of course, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Right, but I just want to know what it means. Well, I mean, you know what? I can spell it for you. No, that's all right. You don't have to. U-P. No, that's all right. R-C. I just want to know why my father hates me.
So make me laugh to prove that girls are funny, and I'll give you guys $100.
Why do I have to prove to you that girls are funny?
To get $100.
But I don't need $100.
Oh.
The girls aren't funny?
No, girls girls are funny. I feel
Make me laugh.
on it right now.
Oh, okay. So you think that women owe you not only the courtesy to stop and listen to what a person wearing 2 different kinds of shoes has to say, but also to prove that they are funny to you? Not just them, like the women in general, because that's not a lot of pressure at all. And in return, you insult them more than once. What a great deal.
Make me laugh to prove that girls are funny, and I'll give you guys $100.
If I'm funny?
Make me laugh to prove that girls are funny.
It's not like it's just a silly prompt or a fun way to compete for $100, because he does this all the time. And the second they don't respond with some kind of joke, he goes, so I was right, girls aren't funny?
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
The girls aren't funny.
Girls are stupid then? Girls are dumb piles of doo-doo? Girls are doo-doo heads? Girls are mountains. Girls are doo-doo mountains of dumb?
Can you guys make me laugh to prove that guys are funny? And I'll give you guys $100.
And the very rare times that he does it with guys, he will instantly start laughing before they even say anything.
All right, so what do you call a giraffe walking down the beach?
What?
Homeless. Completely, go ahead.
I don't know if this guy's content is intended to be misogynistic, like to get more interaction, or if that's just his natural musk. Either way, these comment sections attract more chauvinists than orange spray tans and blonde toupees do. We be laughing at literally nothing, just everything's funny. Damn, didn't even finish the joke and I was laughing for no reason. Proves guys are funnier than them girls. Am I in hell? Is this hell? I feel like I'm in the 7th layer of Dante's Inferno, but it's just me stuck in a room full of middle school boys who think that babies come from buttholes. A joke coming from a guy just makes the joke more funny. I DKY. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. That's when, that's called prejudice.
Would you survive an MW2 lobby?
What is that? Is that a game?
Oh, just like an MW2 lobby.
Yeah. Sure.
What?
I heard
What
lobby,
is
like
that?
hotel lobby.
Oh.
Okay, what are the other questions?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's so awkward. They keep saying yeah over and over again, but it's only because he's not good at interviewing people. Like, what else are they supposed to say? Who am I kidding? This is not an interview. You just ask them one question and then just lets them stand there in silence while they try to figure out what the hell is happening. So I've been hearing rumors that someone is dating Taylor Swift now, huh? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. 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 What? Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. No cap. No cap.
Can I date you guys?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm the only single one.
Oh. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
This is kind of worse than the stuff I usually make videos on, because usually it's TikTokers not interacting with real people in real life. They just make stuff pretending to do stuff in real life. This is worse. TikTokers in the wild, and it's not good.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really want to date you. I wanted to date the other ones, but thanks anyway.
I don't want to date you either.
They were like going to hug him to be nice probably, but he wouldn't move. And then he said he didn't want to date her and insulted her. A good interview.
You're driving 80 miles per hour. How long does it take for you to drive 80 miles?
8 minutes.
An hour.
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
60 minutes.
Yeah.
You good with your answer?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
80 max?
No, she was right.
Me?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So have any of these people spoken to a human before? I feel like I'm watching 3 lamps that suddenly gain sentience try to hold a conversation with each other. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 42. No. Yes? 3. Wood? No. Amy Winehouse? 3. No. You were right. I was right. Wine? Yes. 3. No. 3. No. Wood. Wood. Yes.
So make me laugh to prove that girls are funny, and I'll give you guys $100.
Yeah. All right. Why'd the chicken cross the road?
Oh.
Because.
No, okay. Okay. No.
Oh, yeah, no cap.
Fax no printer.
Petition to stop pity laughing at jokes, except for mine.
Laugh at all my jokes.
This is what we're creating. Guys with the personality of a leather ottoman who think they're qualified to be comedic judges.
Yeah, no cap. Can you make me laugh to prove that guys are funny and I'll give you $100?
No. I suck. I don't know. So actually,
yeah, that was good.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know any jokes. I don't know any jokes.
Yeah.
So this is what makes me think he's being antagonistic for views. If it's a girl, he'll keep a straight face, but if it's a guy, he'll instantly burst out laughing no matter what they say. I think he's just doing it so that people will either comment agreeing with him or trying to argue just to boost his videos. He also posts so much. I was watching these for hours and just checked the date, and this one is only from July of this year. Or maybe it just felt like hours because these are so repetitive. It's either this $100 challenge or one where he asks them to name 3 athletes for $100 because, you know, women aren't funny and women know no sports. Like, of course people aren't going to be funny when you put them on the spot like this, especially when you're standing there giving them a death glare. I think even the best stand-up comedians would struggle with this just a little bit.
Up next we have ChadChad. Everyone please give him a warm round of applause. Thank you. Get up there. There he is.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, Chad.
I didn't know I was. You're funny. I'm serious. I'm wearing pajamas.
Oh, stop it now.
I was just getting more rangoons and going back to my apartment. That muscular man pulled me from the street and shoved me out here.
You're killing me.
I was basically kidnapped.
Okay, get on with it.
Make jokes. Come on. Okay. I mean, bitches be crazy. Am I right?
Hell yeah, they are. I'm gonna call it there, guys. If you want to follow me on other stuff, that's my Instagram, that's my Twitter. I keep the links in my description. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, and welcome to a dentist being worse than a regular dentist somehow. A cavity of depravity. My name is ChadChad. And have you ever been sitting in a dentist chair, mouth agape, blood dribbling from your gums, and every few minutes your stomach rumbles because you overslept and forgot to eat before your appointment? And you make sure to mention it to the dental assistant in a jokey way so that she knows you're just hungry and you don't need to take a shit. And you think to yourself, what would make this even better is if my dentist was a steaming pile of garbage.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kenny Wilstead, and this is my practice. I've been practicing dentistry for 13 years now, and I specialize in making people smile again.
If you want free shit, you gotta like send some pictures of your boobs.
This guy is Dr. Kenny, or Dr. Ken, not like the Barbie doll Ken, even though they probably have the same number of testicles. But Kenny's job is just to, he's got a pretty big following on social media and specializes in smile makeovers. At least that's the type of service he usually posts content about. And he recently announced a new TV show that he started filming for.
Exciting news, we are filming for my new show.
But he prides himself in the fact that his practice is down to earth and politically incorrect.
One word to describe my office: real. Well, okay, 2 words, because unprofessional.
And most importantly, jokes are allowed over there, okay? Unlike everywhere else where joking gets you locked up on the spot.
Hey dude, look. Get it? I'm under arrest.
Yes, you are. Man, and having a funny dentist would be great, fantastic, except Kenny's version of joking is usually demeaning his clients and harassing women.
Look at what the cow drug in. Talking about your outfit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what this is, but it's a first.
Kenny seems to confuse being cool and unprofessional with not having basic respect for his clients, so he constantly crosses boundaries he shouldn't by making jokes at his client's expense.
Damn. Those are right out of a Halloween catalog. You kiss your boyfriend with those in? That was a man for life. You have salad? It doesn't, you don't look like it. I'm just saying you're just a...
You edit that out.
Which isn't funny anyway, but even less so coming from someone holding a drill in your mouth. A dental office is not the place to test the bounds of comedy. This isn't your chance to perform. So, you doing anything fun over the summer?
Oh yeah,
But if you want to see something truly magical, then you should check out today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Book of the Month. Listen, you like to read, you like to have books, but sometimes you don't know what book you want or where to find it. Sometimes you just want a book to fall into your lap. Whoa. What, that's crazy timing. Book of the Month makes it easy peasy to find a new book each month by showing you 5 to 7 options from upcoming authors that you can pick from using their app. And then bam, it shows up at your house in this pretty little box, and shipping is always free. They even have an app where you can track your reading progress and complete challenges for rewards, plus a loyalty program that gets you lower prices the longer you use it. Book of the Month is a great opportunity to test out genres you don't usually read, and with their new launch of curated audiobooks, you can even read on the go by choosing and downloading books right through their app. Each month you can opt for hardcovers or audiobooks. This month I got Starling House and the Unmaking of June Farrow. This one is about love and curses, and I love love and cursing. But if you want to check them out, just click the link in the description, and for a limited time you can use code SPOOKY to get your first book for only $5. Thank you, Book of the Month, for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Kenny makes it a point to do kind of a casual interview with his patients before their procedures, and this is where a lot of his joking tends to happen.
Dang, was that you?
That was me. That
Bro,
was me.
that's
Bro,
embarrassing.
we need to be nice, okay?
No.
He constantly insults people's appearance by implying that they were unattractive before he fixed their teeth, or sometimes just outright calls them ugly.
Yeah, my work is nice. I make really ugly girls pretty.
He'll call people names.
What's up, slut? Come on, hurry up. I want to see how you handle this bitch.
He goes way too far with some of his jokes.
All right, take your shit off. Not your clothes, just your mask.
He even crosses physical boundaries. You get the idea. I just want to make sure everyone knows that this guy isn't cringy. He is predator. He makes completely inappropriate sexual comments to them as well, which isn't unprofessional. It's crazy.
Damn, you've had worse things in your mouth.
Now I'm crying mess.
Yeah, now that you're all flustered, like we just f***ed or something. No, we're gonna f*** her for sure. I don't even like fat chicks, but right now...
Let's not pretend you're getting anyone with that riz. The only thing you can pull is teeth. Kenny's office announced a contest a while back where people could submit applications for a chance to win a free smile makeover. To apply, they'd ask people for details about their teeth and why they hadn't been able to get them fixed, which usually involves unfortunate circumstances. And if you thought Kenny was going to navigate that with any amount of tact, don't. He's a dentist. He uses too much Sensodyne to have that kind of sensitivity.
I've been miserable, depressed.
What kind of boyfriends do you get?
Boyfriends?
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend?
Kenny's ability to make any normal interaction uncomfortable or inappropriate is almost impressive sometimes. Even the announcement for his new TV show gets kind of weird.
We have open auditioning happening right now.
The first couple frames are of him sticking his tongue out. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. I just really, really hate it. He can't get through the video without making a joke about a casting couch.
Okay, the hashtag is DKS casting, not casting couch. So be aware. I mean, if you want to send one of those, it just your account might be canceled.
No one thought you meant that. No one was thinking that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Not heading that way.
What?
I mean, like, if you want.
I never said that.
Like, if
I
you
don't know what
want,
you're
we
talking
can,
about.
But, like, that's not what I meant,
Nobody
though,
said that.
definitely,
Nobody in here
for
said
sure.
that. Unfortunately, he doubled down on this joke and DM'd the same one to someone who applied to the contest.
Maybe the hashtag should have been casting couch, because after I posted this is the response I was met with. If you're entering into this giveaway, just know that it's about more than just teeth, supposedly.
You know you're messaging people from your public business account, right? And not your Hinge profile. Sorry, your unhinged profile. This is clearly a pattern for him because he sent a similar DM to an applicant during his last contest. Saying something like this to someone who just asked you for help is so evil. She started a GoFundMe because she didn't win the contest, and clearly she's not gonna go get it done here. So I'll put that up here somewhere, and in the description, I'll definitely be donating because this was awful. Not only are jokes like these allowed at Kenny's office, apparently so are crimes. He was actually arrested in 2014 for overprescribing medications and for committing fraud. Guess you could say he lies through his teeth. It
actually makes complete sense that he said the show is about more than just teeth. If you scroll through any of their social media pages, you'll notice that almost all the clients they post seem to be women. If you watch one of the rare videos where the client is a man, suddenly Kenny seems much less comedically adventurous.
Every time I look in the mirror, I see my past. I see all the mistakes that I made before.
So your teeth are kind of like a constant reminder of what you've been through.
In fact, he doesn't make a single joke directed at his appearance in this one. I thought jokes were allowed here. I thought we were being silly goofy in here. It's almost like it's not about making jokes and is really about saying creepy, suggestive shit to women. Again, you can be a dentist and make jokes without being creepy or mean. Jokes don't have to be mean to be funny. Unless they're about Kenny, then they're hilarious. L, farthead, stinky, no bitches, oops and pants. While it is a nice gesture to do free dental work for people who really need it, in this situation it's also sinister because it creates this place where Kenny can say or do whatever he wants and people just have to put up with it. One of the contest winners actually made a follow-up video about her experience.
And that is disgusting behavior that you portray on every platform that you have.
And he responded to this video calling him out with a massive text message where he brushes off his comments as being his satire personality. You can't even spell satire. Literally, that's wrong. That's incorrect. You spelled that wrong.
He's not speaking out on it. He's trying to point fingers, play the blame game, and gaslight me into thinking I did something wrong when I did nothing wrong.
He calls their interaction true vibing at its best. You were making fun of her.
Look at what the cow drug in.
The vibe was bullying. He ends the message by saying that he forgives her for trying to destroy his integrity, but unlike every other aspect of himself, he needs no help there. He also makes sure to tell her that she's not perfect either and has plenty that she'll have to answer for. He should be working at Waffle House with how good he is at flipping things. Hey, when you laughed at my physical appearance and made inappropriate comments, that made me feel better. I'm literally a baby. It's just not okay to do those things. You are being mean to a precious baby boy right now. You just can't say stuff.
The way you're saying this stuff is so mean. I've never done anything wrong, so you're actually mean.
He also encourages people to share their stories during his interviews and records their emotional moments for his social media. But then he complains about people coming to him with sob stories.
I'm not a very sentimental person myself. If, you know, you're a single mom of 3 kids and you have 3 different baby daddies and your teeth are shit, probably not going to select you for the show.
This is a person who needs dental care and messaged him asking for advice or probably hoping he could help somehow. And instead of doing that or having any empathy, he posted it to his account with hundreds of thousands of followers with their profile picture in it, and then he says in the caption, "Wake up and stop being a victim." He created like this public image of himself that talks about how much he wants to help people in situations like this and transform their smile and their life. And then when people believe that image and send him stuff like this, he's upset, I guess. My name is ChadChad and I'm known for eating boogers.
What, can you eat my boogers?
How dare you insinuate I like to eat boogers?
I didn't say, you said that.
I hate eating boogers, and that's the tooth. I think most of us can agree he shouldn't be a dentist, he shouldn't have a license, and he definitely shouldn't have a show. It's already sad enough that so many people can't get the dental care they need, and this makes it even sadder. Why do people have to participate in reality TV to get help with a medical issue? My name is Carrie, I'm self-employed, and my arm has been broken for approximately 2 years. It's just kind of dangling under there. Carrie is great. She's really great, but she will not shut the fuck up about her arm. Sometimes I can sleep if I lay on my back and I like hover it over the edge of the bed so it doesn't touch anything. If it touches anything, I throw up. I used to like her more. I found her humorous. It was on the kitchen counter one day. Does anyone have any ibuprofen? That's just for winners. Like, we get it. Your arm is broken. No one wants to hear your sob story. I just really want to win that ambulance ride to the hospital. It's a lifelong dream, and it's so close I can taste it. Oh no, that's just stomach bile. Carrie, congratulations. You won. Ambulance is on the way, and we also want to give you this plaque. Oop, careful. Brace yourself. Carrie, are you okay? I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, do you hear that? Hang on, something fishy's going on. A clean job. My name is ChadChad. And today we're going to talk about conspiracies. Is the Earth flat? Was the moon landing faked? Is Florida a real place? These are just a number of things that we may never know the answer to. Whenever something happens to people that we think is weird or we can't really explain, we like to make it up because conspiracies are like hemorrhoids. We all got them, right? I think we all have hemorrhoids, okay? When I was a kid, I had a theory that all of my toys could walk around and even talk to each other. And it turns out I was a really stupid kid. But the thing about conspiracies is that you can't be wrong. If you say that you think the sky is actually red and orange, which it probably will be soon, no one can tell you that you're wrong. Conspiracies are kind of like lying, but without the consequences. Unless you're a big fan of conspiracies and you disagree with what I just said, in which case what I just said was a conspiracy. The internet has led to an endless sea of theories. The butterfly effect, the Mandalorian effect, the Mass effect, and we're sick of those. There were literal UFOs flying around last week and nobody cared. We're tired of aliens. Alien? How about Ailey out? Boo! Boo! Boring. Get the fuck out. Go. Leave. The best thing about TikTok and the worst thing about TikTok is that everyone has an opinion. So now that sea of theories, a conspiracy, if you will, has become a bigger, more confusing sea.
I don't know if this is a conspiracy or not, but I heard there were a myriad of robots. The researchers were realizing that these things were getting way too smart. One of them somehow wasn't fully disabled, connects to a f***ing satellite, reassembles itself, starts telling its counterparts how to reassemble itself. The researchers come back in and these things killed all of them. It claimed like 15 or 20 lives before they were able to be dismantled and turned off by authorities, right?
Have you guys heard of this new conspiracy? It's called something. It's Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm not sure why, but the person listening to this thinks it's hilarious.
It claimed like 15 or 20 lives before they were able to be dismantled and turned off by authorities, right?
It doesn't really match the tone of the story. And then the murderous robots burst through the door and slaughtered all of them. I know. The story always kills. But you know who else is killing it is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Wouldn't it be great if the fresh ingredients and recipes you needed to make home-cooked meals just showed up on your doorstep every week? Man, that would be really cool. I wish that could happen. It can happen. It can happen. With HelloFresh, you don't have to make lists or stand in line at the store. You just go online, choose from 40 weekly meal options, then whip it up using their easy-to-follow recipes. Every step is explained in simple, to-the-point instructions along with pictures so that you can keep up with what your food should look like at each stage. Everything is pre-proportioned so that there's little to no food waste, and you can customize your meals by swapping out sides or types of protein. They also have a lot of veggie options that use seasonal ingredients picked at peak ripeness. Plus, it's cheaper than eating at a restaurant, and you don't have to change out of your laying around the house pajamas and into your going out in public pajamas. It's a win-win for Din Din. You do still have to do your own dishes though. Or don't. I'm not your mom. If you want to check them out, just go to HelloFresh.com and use code ChadChad60 for 60% off plus free shipping. Again, that's ChadChad60 for 60% off at HelloFresh.com. Thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. Now that we've moved on from aliens, we finally have time to talk about more interesting things, like doors.
If giants aren't real, who built this and why?
This person is gonna lose their mind when they find out about skyscrapers. Who the heck did this? This is too big. I like to imagine the creator of this TikTok doesn't really believe in giants, but is actually just the person who made this door. You notice that top latch? It's actually really complex. Yeah, I heard it took her like 15 years to finish it. It's super impressive. Yeah, I would have sex with that person if I could. But it turns out the real giants are busy protecting our entire planet.
Is down there.
Giant monsters. They're a natural defense mechanism from the planet.
Could you give me an example of what one of these giants look like?
I only have one personal experience that I was there for, saw with my own eyes, and experienced with my own 5 senses.
Oh, you only saw the 300-foot-tall billion-year-old giant monsters once? One time? Lame.
Something that resembles a big furry primate, like a sloth that walks on its hands and is covered with hair.
So the giant monsters are furry, and you experience them with all 5 of your senses. all 5 of them? It was for research, guys. I had to taste the furry primate genitals. I mean giant genitals. I mean giant genitals. I mean genitals. So you're saying that a giant sloth doing handstands is the only thing protecting our planet? So we're oh my god, help! These giant space worms are eating my family!
Not to fear, the sloth is here.
Oh, thank God. Thank you.
Yep, I'm on it.
Thank you so much.
Yep, we'll get right on that.
Okay. When?
Just give me a second, God.
If you take a picture of a $1 bill, on the back,
it looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you actually, well, you turn the contrast all the way up. The contrast reveals an alien head and the face, the eyes, everything. It's kind of genius.
Did you know that if you completely change the physical appearance of something, the physical appearance of that thing completely changes? This is like the opposite of those zoom enhanced tropes in FBI shows. We got a shot of their plates. Put it on screen. Huh, zoom out. Keep going. Turn up the contrast. Turn down the contrast. Set it on fire. Dehance. We got him. Yes.
It's kind of genius. What's in your pocket?
Yeah, Roswell.
Did you just say Roswell is in your pocket? It's a big ass pocket. Is that a southeastern city from New Mexico in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Oh, it is a city? Okay. What I hate about a lot of conspiracy TikToks is that sometimes they'll forget to include the conspiracy part. Because let's say that yes, if you mess with a $1 bill, it does look like an alien. But then what? That's not a theory. Are you implying that aliens live inside $1 bills like little hermit crabs? Or are you implying that the government is run by aliens? Because that's ridiculous. Everyone already knows that. Okay, so here's a $1 bill. I'm gonna see if we can find the alien that lives inside of it. Oh my God, you guys, look at that. Guys, they live among us.
This video has been going around on social media of a man who found a mosquito with the number 38 printed on its body. And then the next day he found another one with a different number printed on its body. And of course, there's been a conspiracy.
Maybe the mosquito is just like getting tattoos. Did you think of that? What, because they're parasites, they aren't allowed to express themselves? Plenty of parasites have tattoos. Just look at Jeffree Star. I'm not a scientist, but I feel like this is a pretty common thing. We also track like bees and lobsters. We just put numbers on them so we can track their every move and study their behaviors and see where they are and what they're doing. And spy on them without their knowledge. And I think that, guys, I think we're the aliens. The mosquitoes probably have documentaries about us.
Y'all, I am freaking out right now. There's a lot of unexplained things going on in the ocean right now. Just watch this real quick for me.
You get to Mars by going through the ocean. You can't get to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm pretty sure that the ocean has a bottom.
Because outer space is the ocean.
Otherwise, how does the water stay there? If there was actually space underneath, then the gravity would suck all of the water out. The water would be gone. The ocean would be more like a notion.
Now, there's a situation called the firmament. So we know that water is all around us. And it is said that this dome divided the sea into upper and lower sections. You can't cancel this out because they still haven't discovered 80% of the sea.
Yes, I can. Call me algebra because I can cancel out whatever the fuck I want. I haven't discovered 80% of Pennsylvania, but that doesn't mean that it's a portal that'll take me to Mars. It just means I've never been to Pennsylvania. She goes on to say that deep sea fish are probably aliens since the ocean is space now. Keep up. And then cites the 2020 film Underwater as the basis for that.
If y'all have ever watched this movie Underwater, they went too deep and found the creatures that don't even look like it's supposed to be from this earth.
But if you're trying to strengthen an argument, I don't know if referencing a Kristen Stewart movie is the best idea. And therefore, my witness is innocent on all counts. Stalking a 17-year-old? Innocent. Twilight 2008. Robbing a bank with 2 accomplices? Catch That Kid 2004. Consuming the blood of an innocent human? Breaking Dawn 2011. Also, Your Honor, she's a mosquito. Yeah, hi. And I still have malaria.
Does anyone actually still watch the moon landing footage and think it's real?
Okay, but whether you believe in the moon landing or not, you can do this to anything and then claim it's not real. You've made them look silly. Of course we don't believe them. Have you ever been to Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
A conspiracy that stayed pretty consistent on TikTok is that all celebrities are lizard people. What that involves is usually pretty vague. It's just if they say something weird or if they do something lizard-like, it means that they eat children, like lizards do.
I can say clone, I want to say clone. All right, so there's like a clone by Ang Lee. Right. When it comes out. let's get a selfie real quick. Let's hop in for a selfie.
Of course, it's shown through the form of joking to make the average mind automatically assume it's a joke, even though it was never stated to be a joke or a lie. Reverse psychology. I don't think this is reverse psychology. Reverse psychology would be if Will Smith posted a TikTok like, hey guys, just want to let you know I am a reptilian shapeshifter. It's true. All of your theories are correct. I can control minds. Well, in fact, I'm doing it right now. Do not watch Gemini Man in theaters December 11th, 2019. That would be a terrible idea. In fact, I forbid you from seeing it. That is the worst thing you can do. If you leave your house on that day, you will die. I will kill you.
These are disturbing facts about the Teletubbies. When I was little, I loved the Teletubbies, but looking back, it was pretty creepy. The giant sun in the sky that has a baby's face, and the fact that their mom is a vacuum cleaner, and there are some conspiracies that think that the baby sun in the sky is actually a demon. And that the mom vacuum cleaner is actually one of Satan's helpers.
That part is true. My cat also thinks that the vacuum cleaner is Satan's helper. I don't understand why out of all the shows from the 90s, the Teletubbies is the one we're worried about. Why? Because they're 10 feet tall and have Furby eyes? Giant suits made out of felt was just the formula for shows in the 90s, like Barney the Purple Dinosaur, aka the world's first furry. And do you remember Big Bird? That was 1000% a demon. What if we have a giant bird with dead eyes and a gaping mouth teach kids about the US Census? It'll be fun. How many people live in your home?
Have you heard about the dark conspiracy theory that surrounds the Teletubbies? Well, it's First piece of evidence is that they have a female voice that seems to come from the ground, always telling them what to do. Like, who the does she think she is? And what's underground?
I don't think anyone who made a conspiracy TikTok about the Teletubbies actually watched an episode of the Teletubbies first. All they do is eat toast and pudding and splash around in puddles. And the demon voice in the pipe, when it comes out of the ground, it makes a continuous wet fart sound. What's that, Satan? You want me to eat breakfast foods and frolic around in a field of flowers with 3 of my closest friends? Satan, that sounds like shit. I actually did watch an episode of Teletubbies for this video, and it was kind of weird. It wasn't really how I remembered it being, but here, I'll just show you. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Oh man, which of these perfumes do I use? I don't know anything about smelling good. If only there was a Polish media personality and businessman who licks bottles here to give me advice. Oh my god, it's a Polish media personality and businessman who licks bottles here to give me advice. Yay! This is a good thing that's happening right now.
Hey guys, do you like smelling things? Do you like getting sprayed on your skin with a liquid and then sniffing that liquid and going, top-notch liquid? Then you're gonna love Jeremy Fragrance. Jeremy is not a new phenomenon. He's been on the internet way longer than I have. He's been reacted to and discussed before because people can't quite comprehend him as a person or why he does the things that he does. Jeremy Fragrance started out on YouTube as a cologne connoisseur, not a colon connoisseur. He doesn't know shit. And in the beginning, he seemed to be actually helpful. He would review colognes and compare them. Sometimes he would poll people in real life to see which one they preferred. He was literally conducting field research for noses. He had this suave, confident aura and was always wearing a freshly pressed suit. And most importantly, he only talked about fragrances.
Oat milk is the most similar to mother's milk. It smells so gorgeous. Oh, yeah!
Which makes it very convenient that his real and legal name is Jeremy Fragrance. That's such a coincidence. That's like if my name was Flawless Body and Skin and Hair and Personality, because I'm an expert in all of those things. Skip forward a few years to 2024, or don't do it. It's worse here. And recently it's been a little harder to get Jeremy to stay on topic. He does still talk about fragrances every now and then, but not as much as he does things like this.
he does do a review, he'll start out talking about the cologne, but then by the end reveal some kind of deep secret about himself. Just like me after having 2.5 lemonade Trulies.
And the last one I don't talk so much about is Perry Ellis 360 Red. I love it, man. It's the dildo of the fragrance industry.
I'm sorry, it's the what of the fragrance industry? I don't think that's necessary, Jeremy. You don't need to use that, especially not when we have today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bellesa Boutique. Bellesa and I are doing a big giveaway, so stick around, why don't you? Bellesa is a bi-woman sexual wellness company with a mission to close the pleasure gap, but that's the only thing they want to close, if you know what I mean. There is something in my eye, actually. There's literally something in my eye right now. And to help accomplish that mission, Bellesa offers fun, sexy toys made of high-quality, body-safe materials. The Pebble by Bellesa, for example, is rechargeable, waterproof, and has pressure wave technology that combines both vibration and suction. They come hand in hand, or in this case, Pebble in hand. Speaking of hands, the Pebble is ergonomically designed to fit yours perfectly. It's lightweight and lines up with your index finger just right so you can get it done just right. It's got 5 levels of intensity per mode with no annoying random pattern, so you can actually focus and not feel like your toy is yelling at you in Morse code. And if something disastrous ever happens to your toy at the paws of your dog, Bellesa will replace it for you at no cost aside for evidence of the crime, aka a mugshot of the accused. And if you sign up for our giveaway by clicking the link in the description, you're guaranteed to win a discount or perhaps even a free toy if you play your cards right, so you won't have to resort to Perry Ellis 360 Red. So be sure to check out the link in the description. Thank you to Bellesa Boutique for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. But the most important update in Jeremy's content and his life journey is that he is looking for a girlfriend. And no one really saw this coming. He's only vaguely alluded to it in the past.
All right, ultimately, of course, I want to have a girlfriend and a wife.
What I want is what I need to find somebody. I want a girlfriend, baby, and marry her. I'm still searching for a girlfriend. Nice.
But now it's finally time for him to find the one and settle down. Love is just in the air, and so is a lot of Dior Sauvage. But when you're a guy like Jeremy, a genuine connection can be hard to find. He's been busy. He's got his own fragrance business to run, and he found Jesus as well.
#1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.
People are always finding that guy. Maybe he doesn't want to be found. If he keeps hiding like that, found you.
No, I thought this was a good spot.
Just found Jesus.
And now you're tweeting it. Of course. Of course you are.
Risen.
Now everyone's gonna know where I am.
So Jeremy decided to take matters into his own hands and announced that he'd be finding his soulmate with the power of social media.
So I'm looking for a girlfriend. You must be Christian and you must be under 32. I was thinking 35, but let's say under 32.
In his announcement video, he only mentions 2 requirements for being his potential girlfriend. She has to be under 32, even though he's 35. And I can't decide if him only having 2 specifications is a bad thing or a good thing. On one hand, it seems like you'd have more requirements for someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. But on the other hand, if this is what you're posting on Instagram, I don't know if you're even allowed to have 2 of them. But as time went on, Jeremy started posting a couple more demands, like for example, that she needs to be 100% committed to him. He is looking for marriage, so that makes sense. And that she needs to be able to give birth to children, which is a weird thing to specify. What else is she gonna give birth to? Congratulations, Mr. Fragrance.
The baby's here?
Uh-huh. You've got a healthy 1.7 ounces of perfume on your hands.
No! I knew this would happen.
The lighting is different because I had to block out the sun. It was frying me and cooking me, and I'm sweating, and I had sweat in between my boobs and every part. Based on other people's videos, it looks like Jeremy responds to the women he's interested in and requests additional information from them, like their Snapchat usernames. I can't even express how big of a red flag that is. Nothing says you're ready for marriage and commitment and a family like asking a woman for her snap. Hey, you want to communicate on the one app that makes communication disappear? If it makes you feel any better, there's also a map that shows me your location 24/7. He also seems to routinely ask them to send videos addressing him directly, probably to verify that they are who they said they were in their application.
Hi, Sophia. I asked for a video of you. Can you send me a video of you saying something like, "Hi, Jeremy"?
And once he has that information, he can move on to the more important questions, like how old are you? And are you a virgin?
And is it possible at your age that you're still a virgin, Maria? Is it possible that you are still a virgin?
Why are you asking that? Jeremy. So yeah, I want you to be able to have children. I also want you to have zero knowledge about the thing that creates children. The only way this would be appropriate for him to ask is if he is a virgin in his mid-30s. He just wants to make sure he's using skill-based matchmaking. They've got to be on the same level. Zero. Hey, do you know what you're doing? No. Good, because I fucking don't either. The way he phrases the question too somehow makes it even worse. Is it possible that at your age, 30-ish, right, that you have remained pure of soul and body? Kinda weird if you haven't, says me. I'm saying that. Me, the guy who engages in sexual activities with cologne bottles. In this one, he even takes a dig at this woman's appearance.
Hey, pretty woman with the intense teeth.
Intense teeth. Jeremy, you have incense teeth.
This is frankincense, and I will eat a bit of this.
You have no room to talk, literally, because your mouth is so full of things that you're not supposed to put in your mouth. And I really wish it was, but this isn't even the worst thing he sent to someone on Snapchat.
I gotta interrupt your video. I got totally a boner seeing your face and seeing you talk. Totally a boner in my pants, but I'm not going to show it.
What the fuck are you doing? You can't send videos like this to someone you don't know who follows you on Instagram because you're a public figure. Also, he mentions here that the video she sent him was of her simply talking, was just of her face, so this reply was completely inappropriate and uninvited. Also, I read her comments, and this girl is 18 years old. 35-year-old man, by the way. And she claims he was fully aware of that fact and even commented on it, calling her ultra young, ultra yuck, ultra ewy. I thought he was looking for someone to have a child with, not an actual child. When he said under 32, I didn't realize he meant as under 32 you can get without him risking jail time. Now we understand why he needs to spray himself with so much cologne. It's because he's a massive piece of shit. Sending videos like this appears to be a pattern for him because it is. He does it a lot.
You're so flirty, just seeing your text makes me, if I can say so, erected.
Even going as far as requesting specific pictures or videos from them.
Later, without the top that you're wearing now, would be an interesting picture, Corey.
Are we still following the teachings of Jesus Christ here, Jeremy? I don't know where he taught this. I must have missed that chapter. And on the 8th day, he said, "Thou shalt get thousands of women to add you on Snapchat so that thou can use thy influence in order to solicit nude pictures of them." Amen. And these are just the cases of him doing this that people have posted, so it's very likely that he does this all the time. But he's looking for a committed woman, guys. He said so. He said it's great when woman is dedicated to man, so that he can be dedicated to aging like a fragrant, skinned, unrefrigerated avocado. Seems like he's always been kind of weird with women based on the fan interaction videos he posts. Jeremy runs into fans a lot. It's almost like he's the one seeking them out. His thing when he runs into them is to try and guess what kind of fragrance they're wearing, and when it's a guy, it's a pretty normal interaction, but when it's not, he feels the need to make some kind of comment on their physical appearance.
Wow, what a woman. Very attractive woman. Just female Musk. Your girlfriend?
Yeah, this is my girlfriend.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is it okay that I smell you real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I don't... Basically, he can't see a woman or a girl without trying to flirt with them in some way. So it's safe to say that I have a lot of competition. I don't know what it was, okay? Maybe it's the way his hips thrust in a sporadic, irregular way, or the way he lives so dangerously on edge of the age of consent. But there is just something about him, and I can't live with the regret of never even trying. Just want it noted that I started my quest of trying to get Jeremy to fall in love with me before I figured out he's a terrible person unworthy of my time. So it's exactly like every dating experience I've ever had. And so I shot my shot. I shot my shot on Instagram, and he didn't even look at my story. I shot my shot on Instagram again. I shot so much shots that the state of Tennessee actually tried to protect my rights. But it didn't matter because Jeremy still didn't notice me. So I decided to try and play by the rules. I painstakingly crafted the perfect opening message that no man could decline and then sent it post-haste to his application email. It reads as follows. Dear Jeremy, if that is your real name. It's not, by the way. His name is Daniel. Who does that? Who says their name is something when it's actually something completely different, really, and not that at all? What kind of annoying? My name is not important, and I am a 27-year-old female. Works out semi-regularly and is fertile. Extremely fertile. I have 10 children. I'm also a virgin. Jesus is my number 1. You can be my number 2, though. I'll call you my little doo-doo. This is what I look like, and I would love to chat with you via FaceTime or Instagram.
Please. And then I waited for days. I didn't even leave my desk. I've been sitting here the whole time. I've peed into every container that can hold pee, and I'm fresh out of containers. Please send help. Or Tupperware. But even after all my efforts, Jeremy didn't respond. What was I doing wrong? I checked all of his boxes. I even gave him a cute nickname. It's cute. It's adorable. The next morning, to my dismay, I saw this on Jeremy's Instagram. Who is that? That should be me. That should be my hand being awkwardly put on his face. That should be my foot being awkwardly put on his face. I felt defeated and relieved. Heartbroken. Mostly relieved. But I'll never stop trying. I'll never stop imagining the future we could have had. I'll never forget.
I'm giving up. I'm not trying to get his attention anymore.
Oh.
I don't want to date him. Or talk to him.
Not really. Do y'all remember when people lost their minds over the limited launch of Valentine's Day themed Stanley Cups and would do anything to get one, including waiting in line overnight or even starting group-wide fights?
Get him! Get him! Stop him! Stop him!
That was crazy. Thank God in 2025 we've learned from our mistakes and nothing like that will ever happen again. Over the last 5-ish years, it seems like drinkware has become less about staying hydrated and more of a collecting hobby for some. Whether it's Hydro Flasks, Stanley Cups, this tumbler from Buc-ee's, I would walk barefoot over hot coals for this thing. That's not a joke, I'm not kidding. And as of a couple weeks ago, the Bear Cup from Starbucks. This thing was announced on Starbucks' TikTok page on November 4th and it got crazy interaction. It had about 2.3 million likes. You'd think that might tip them off that there would be a lot of interest in this cup, but I guess they don't understand supply and demand, especially when the demands are to give their employees a better work environment. The cup is a pretty basic glass bear with a hat on top, which is pretty cute. Putting hats on top of things that shouldn't have hats on is always gonna be cute. They got us there. But for $30, I don't know, maybe it could have a handle. Maybe you could hold it in any other way than grabbing it by the neck. Bears don't like that when you do that to them. Trust me, I've tried. Or maybe it could fit in a cup holder. Any cup holder. But despite the price and the impractical design, these things sold out basically everywhere in minutes.
The store is now open.
Run.
Or sometimes in seconds.
Oh. That's it. We only had 6.
And I guess that makes sense for a high-ticket item like this was. Everyone wanted to get their hands on it. I mean, their paws on it. But I don't think that's the only reason they sold out so quickly. I think it probably had to do with Starbucks putting an average of 3 cups in each location.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Have the things in the cup. I hope that makes you feel better.
Thank you for hitting me.
No matter which store people went to, there were never enough cups to go around. And I know Starbucks isn't technically a store, it's a coffee shop, so it's not like they have tons and tons of shelves that they can stock full of cups. But still, the marketing for this cup got so much interaction that they had to know they were gonna need more than 3 cups per store. By the way, I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that. There were genuinely only a handful, pawful, and that was before people kept dropping them on the ground.
Alright folks, now we gotta leave some space so that I can sweep this mess. Please leave a path to get to the register.
Don't put that sound effect and be like, ah ha ha, he's stressed out. Bitch, you are stressing him out. Get out of the way. It's insane that they are actually so unaware of their surroundings. They have so much tunnel vision. They're blocking the employees off with their bodies. Speaking of tunnel vision, I've got it for today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon. Guys, winter is almost here, but I've barely noticed because of how hot Raycon's Black Friday deals are. I'm sweating buckets right now. With Raycon's audio products, you get the same premium quality you get with the big guys, but without paying the big prices. And with their essential open earbuds, you can listen to your music anywhere while staying connected to your surroundings. Their flexible ear hooks can bend to fit any size and are so lightweight you might even forget they're there. I'm wearing them as I write this script and you had no idea. And neither did I, because I forgot. They've got 8 hours of playback time and 36 hours of battery life with the charging case, meaning a single charge can get me through days of thrifting trips, dog walks, and shower scrubbing. Plus, with their digital signal processing tech, they're made to optimize your voice while blocking out everything else. So when I call my mom, she can't even hear the shower scrubbing.
Can you still hear me when I'm doing this?
If If you want to check them out and get up to 30% off during Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChadOpen. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. So far, I haven't found one video where the store had more than a single-digit supply of cups.
Hi guys, welcome.
Do you have the glass beers?
We only have one.
You're lying.
But what's even crazier than them failing to predict this is the fact that they also didn't enforce any kind of limits on how many cups each person could get.
They told me there was only going to be 4. People going crazy, like damn leave some for the rest of us.
People were just allowed to walk in and grab as many of these cups as they wanted, which means the resellers flocked to these cups like bees to honey, or bears to honey. Or flies to honey. Everyone likes honey. And now if I look up Bear Cup Starbucks, the first things I see are people relisting the Bear Cups on Etsy, on eBay. This one is for $300 on Mercari. This one is listed for $2.5 million. So best of luck to them with that. Hope that sells quickly. People were standing in line anywhere from 3 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. the night before.
Social media videos showed customers camping out in order to get their hands on one.
I have no chance.
People were so committed to getting this cup that they were even willing to commit crimes.
We out here camping. I got the porta potty, toilet paper, white beads, and 2 chairs.
Is this a joke? Is this a meme? Are we memeing? Been at Starbucks since 10 p.m. for the Hello Kitty and glass bear drop. I even brought my portable potty. I'm not losing my spot. Why did she phrase it? I even brought my portable potty. Like it's a fun fact. Like that's an additional fun fact. None of this is fun facts. I'm gonna be sitting out here for hours. And I even am gonna be shitting out here for hours. It makes literally no sense to me why you wouldn't have some kind of limit per person on the cups right out the gate, especially based on how past holiday launches have gone.
Get him! Get him!
History tends to repeat itself. History tends to repeat itself. Imagine having such a wanted product, seeing people start queuing up the day before and going, wow, this is great. Everyone will be respectful and only grab as many cups as they need. Are you sure? I mean, there's something called greed. Yes, I love Michael B. Jordan. So you've been standing in line for hours or all night even. Your feet hurt, it's cold, the woman in front of you is shitting into a bucket. And after all that, you still don't get a cup because the guy in front of you swipes them all so he can list them on eBay for 17 times the price.
I just bought this cup for $30. In 20 minutes, it's sold right there. $215.
This guy. Surely that wouldn't cause people to fight each other or anything. That wouldn't. Okay, this is literally the second TikTok I'm watching about this, and the first words are, okay, fine, call the cops on me. I don't care, call the cops on me. But some people didn't even have to go to eBay to turn a profit on this because they started getting offers for the cup right there in line.
And I walk in and some girl is checking out with it. So I go up to her and I'm like, can I please buy that off of you? I've been looking for this cup. I will do anything. I have $1,000 in my car cash I can give you.
Hang on a second, pause. That is crazy. Why would you spend that much money on something as trivial as a cup just because you want that specific one? That would be like spending thousands of dollars on a piece of cardboard.
Oh my God, Bill!
No one would ever do that. The worst part of all of this, obviously, is how people were treating the employees, who are, by the way, already going through it. Don't buy Starbucks right now. There's a strike going on for unfair labor practices. I guess they forgot how to treat their employees well. I guess someone should get them a refresher. Turns out when you market a cute cup to people who love cute cups and then don't send enough cute cups to stores, the first people to get blamed are not the executives who made those choices, it's the employees. Employee! Some people immediately decided that the reason for low stock in stores was because the employees were buying all the cups.
So, employees ourselves were scheduled to be in the store at 5:30.
It's so cool that all 3 of these people are yelling at this guy at the same time. It's also so cool that we're filming this so we can try and get him in trouble later.
Yes. So she's shopping on Starbucks Club.
Thank goodness this woman is here. I was beginning to worry no one was around to advocate for the billion-dollar corporation.
She's shopping on Starbucks Club.
And you're hopping on Starbucks' clock. Hop off of that thing. Stop riding them. Trying to get an employee in trouble and potentially messing with their livelihood because you didn't get the product you want is slimeball behavior. I'm sorry. Slimeball core. I I saw so many TikToks where people were claiming the cups were gone because the employees probably bought them all.
The barista mug was never on the shelf. The employees' props bought it. Annoyed emoji.
Which I think is a pretty unfair conclusion to come to when the employees had nothing to do with how many cups were sent to each store. It was the company that decided to use scarcity marketing for this entire campaign and make people feel like they missed out on this one so that next time they'll be more likely to try and get one. It's not like they sent hundreds of cups to each store and the employees stashed them all away. The employees aren't napping in the back rooms on a big pile of bear cups like Smaug. I feel like a more accurate metaphor for this would be throwing a big juicy steak in front of a group of starving lions.
I'm so hungry, by the way.
And then turning to the squirrels and being like,
okay, don't let them eat any of this steak or you're fired.
I haven't. On top of all of this, employees had to deal with people like this.
I was here at 5:30. I've been sitting in my car. I sat in car.
Stop talking over her.
Yes,
oh my god. This is giving me PTSD, like flashbacks to working in a call center. This is terrible.
Show me the cameras, please.
I can't show you the cameras.
But you can. You're claiming
Bro,
something.
she just said she can't show you the cameras.
can,
Oh
though.
my god.
Okay, we're not going to serve you, unfortunately.
Well, you have to.
No, they don't.
I cannot show you the
So
cameras.
go look at the cameras.
There was maybe like 9 people lined up, but they were lined up at the exit. So I walked up and stood at the entrance.
It doesn't matter if the line is over here or if it's a few feet over here. This is still the line. It doesn't matter if you walk up and you just decide to start your own line based on the sign in front of the doors. The doors both open. People enter through the exit all the time, every day. It doesn't matter.
So everybody pushes through, all right? I was one of those people, but I was in the front.
You were in the front because you created your own line. I'm on his side. Who forms a line at an exit? And then he replied to that comment and said, people that use a lot of pronouns. How? I'm sorry, but if they lined up at the wrong spot, he's right. No, he's not. What is, I'm so angry. It looks like they're not going to be restocking the bear cup because, like I said, they're trying to make you feel like you missed out so that next time you get in line a week before launch. That's a lot of poop buckets. Things are going to get pretty grisly. I do feel kind of bad for the people who really wanted a bear cup but couldn't get one, so I decided to recreate it right here in my home so that I can have it, not you. You still don't have one. Hey guys. Hi. We have 10 minutes to make a bear cup from scratch. Also, we weren't allowed to make a plan before this, so we're going into this blind. Call us mice with no tails because that guy's wife cut them off with a farmer's knife. Start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we have 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes to make a bear cup is easy.
Here's the plan. Hold on.
Okay.
We're going over here, actually. This is what Minto does to all of her toys. She tears them up and she rips everything out of them. So I think we can use something like this and we can put the cup inside. Wait, okay, so look, here's one with a hole in the top.
This
already.
kind of feels like really
This
promising.
is basically a bear if you take away the P and the inguin. Wait, okay, so here's a squid.
Okay.
Wait, this is like a perfect hole in the top, like that.
It is, but does it resemble a bear enough?
If you take away the S and the quid.
Yeah.
Me when I'm British and I'm robbing you.
Take away the quid.
Take away the quid.
Take away the quid. Sorry.
There has to be something
This one.
bearish.
This simply won't be.
Me when I'm a stockbroker and I'm looking at the S&P 500. Wait. That's a log.
Yeah, but it's close.
Wait.
It's close to color. Whoa.
That's a monkey.
Okay.
Well, this is a bear.
Okay, actually we could use this.
Now that I'm thinking about it, this is a bear. We have 5 minutes left. We have to go.
This has a hat on it. I feel like we could use that.
That's important. All right.
Can we get the bill?
This is very wait, hold on.
Me when I'm trying to decide who's paying the check at dinner. Don't film her for this part.
We have 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Okay.
There's like a label on the bear cup. We need to put our brand label on the bear cup.
Okay, alright, what's our label?
Bear C-U-P.
Bear, I'm assuming the letters.
Boy is drinking water to show solidarity.
Okay,
5
seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we have our very own. As you can see, we have all the basic functions that
The
you
bear
would
necessities.
that you
Bro. I'll take over from here.
Bro.
This is our bear cup.
Bro.
Decked out in all of the bear necessities.
Bye, guys. Here's my password.
Oh, thanks.
I just found it. I guess we should fight over the cup now.
I don't really want to fight over this. I think I...
Dude, this one, dude. Give me the cup. It's spilling. Give it to me, bro.
It's spilling.
Give it.
I'm trying to finish my...
You know who really deserves this bear cup? Is that little lady right there. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bear. Hey guys, my name is ChadChad. And this is where the magic happens. The Etsy magic. If there's one thing I've learned in my time on Earth, it's that things don't always go how we want them to. And when that happens, there's only so much you can do. You can go to therapy, join a pickleball league, or as I've recently learned, you can go to Etsy.com and pay a witch to make things go your way. I've started getting a lot of spiritual TikToks on my feed recently. Some are just your typical tarot readings that usually go like, I'm seeing that a sexy Libra wants to date you, and also you're about to win $10 million. And that's clearly insane. I would never date a Libra, but I've also been getting TikToks where people have decided to use the spiritual realm for their own advantage.
Me acting like he's crazy for texting me saying he misses me even though I paid a random witch on Etsy $5 to put a spell on him.
A new life hack on TikTok is enlisting the help of witches on Etsy in order to get whatever you want, basically. If you want your ex to come crawling back, if you want your situationship to text you more often, just put a spell on them. Because if there's any guy worth pursuing, it's one that requires supernatural forces to want to talk to you. And this is nothing new, it's a tale as old as time. We'll go to great lengths for love, even if it means buying a spell to get it. But now instead of having to promise your firstborn child, just send him a little cash app. For only $19.99, you too can get a guy named Daryl to call you 20 times in 2 minutes. I've gotten a pretty similar result by not paying my credit card bill, but that guy's name is Capital One. Personally, I really like the idea of being able to get powerful magic from the same place you'd get a resin keychain. Welcome, traveler. Browse my wares. Could I interest you in handmade earrings that were definitely not dropship, or perhaps an incantation that turns all who have wronged you into dust? I also have cheats. So after seeing so many success stories, I was curious. I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Maybe there's an Etsy spell that can make the months November through February disappear, so I don't have to live through them. Or if there's a spell to make someone call you more, maybe there's a spell that can make Capital One stop calling me. That guy is obsessed with me. It's honestly really embarrassing for him. So I decided to do some shopping. Some Etsy shopping. Okay, we're gonna try and find some Etsy spells that are gonna help us find love. Maybe some spells that are gonna make us look really good and give us a jawline. But someone who can give you something even better than that is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bombas. Guys, you may not know this, but it's December. And you know what happens in December? Cold. And you know who doesn't like the cold? Your toes. Your little tootsies. So thank goodness that Bombas has the rootinest, tootinest, warminest socks that you've ever done seen. They've got running socks, calf socks, ankle socks, all made with soft, comfortable material that'll cradle your little tootsies and keep them nice and warm. Maybe sing them a lullaby. They won't do that. It's not included. And the comfort doesn't stop there. With their new holiday drop, Bombas now offers cozy socks that are fuzzy outside and inside. Plus socks made with the softest wool and cashmere blends that'll have your toes jumping for joy this holiday season. Your Bombas purchase can also help spread a little joy, since every pair purchased equals one pair being donated to someone experiencing homelessness. Bombas makes the top 3 clothing items requested in homeless shelters and so far has donated over 150 million of them. So your feet can feel good and do good by checking out Bombas and using code ChadChad to get 20% off your first purchase. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Extreme Millionaire Lottery Spell. Done in less than 12 hours. Spell with me and my oldest grandmother. That's not that big of an achievement. you only have 2 grandmothers. $32.87, but it's on sale for 75% off. Usually it's $131.47. So it's actually like we're losing money if we don't buy this spell. The thing about buying Etsy spells that makes it a little difficult is that you aren't buying anything concrete. And I love buying concrete. The results of a spell can't be guaranteed, so you have no way of weighing a purchase or deciding if the seller is trustworthy or not. It's basically just having to believe that the seller will do what they say they will do. And if there's one kind of person I trust, say it with me, it's people selling me things on the internet. So the only real option I had was to go based on reviews, and those weren't always entirely helpful. Okay, so Tal Ehrlich, thank you for the good and fast service. So I guess that means that Tal won the lottery within the last 4 days? Yeah, that's right. I was homeschooled. Carol Ann said, Luna is an angel. I got my spell. It was super quick and on the night of the full moon, so extra strength. I haven't had a chance to try any lotteries or anything. Landed in hospital yesterday. Okay. Did the spell do that? Luna, I wish you all the love in the world for you and your grandmother. I'll let you know how I get on as soon as anything happens. Okay, so this is an interesting review because she hasn't actually received what she paid for, but she still left 5 stars. This toothbrush is gonna be really cool, and I wish the seller all the love in the world. We'll update you once I have the toothbrush. One might argue that I should have waited to write this review, but why do tomorrow what you can do today? That's what I'm always saying. That's what my oldest grandmother is always saying. Bring back Stubborn X spell. I would rather die. Detailed, brutal reading. What is a brutal reading? It's like they read you a book, but then at the end they beat the shit out of you. Brutal tarot reading, same hour. Brutally honest psychic reading. Okay. Chad, female, general. Like if I'm a war commander? Yes. Love. Is that a yes or no question? I don't know. Wait, or am I in love? Okay. No. Single. Career. Turbulent. Past life. Aren't you supposed to know that question? How am I supposed to know? I have no future. Hopefully not. And then the other goal can be that somebody confesses romantic feelings of some sort to me. And I know what you're thinking, Chad, set realistic goals and expectations. Don't set your goals too high. A lot of the spells I found had to do with love and obsession, with some specifically aimed for stubborn targets, and that's kind of fucked up. Super strong love spell for stubborn target. That's kind of gross. Whether you believe in spells or not, I think it's pretty uncool to try and force someone to be in love with you. Even if the magic doesn't work, I think it's bad to put that kind of intent out there. What do you mean you don't want to date me? I'm great. If I could take away your free will, I would. That's something I'd like to do, and I would if I could. I'm a catch. You. I'm a catch you. Removal of all negativity, spells, magic, evil eye, and curses on you. Okay, all right, maybe we should do this one because my dryer just stopped working. Actually, it started working too much. It won't turn off. My dryer spins no matter if I power it on or off, and I have to turn it off, I have to turn off the breaker. So I'm gonna do this one. And the next couple weeks weren't great. Luck-wise, I didn't notice any huge differences. I still had some repair issues around my place, but I did find this shirt. So my luck has turned all the way around. Another kind of spell I saw a lot were ones that claim to turn you into some kind of supernatural being. Become a vampire spell. Guys, oh my god. We can become the Hulk. Powerful transformation spell, vampirism spell, vampire ritual. Oh my god. What does that mean? Does that mean that I start drinking human blood? The description says absolutely nothing about what we can expect from this spell, but I'm expecting this. I'm expecting to look like this AI generated image of this vampire that looks kind of like Henry Cavill, and then this AI generated image with someone who also looks like Henry Cavill. Also, guys, okay, I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity to be the Hulk. I'm not gonna pass up the quick cast, fast acting spell to give me supernatural strength. Add to cart. I also grabbed a spell called Best Body Spell, which promised me the physique of a Greek god. Oh wait, Best Body Spell. Here we go. This is the one I was looking for. We gotta get a spell that makes us sexy. Here's them casting the spell that's gonna give us abs. An 8-pack, preferably. I'm assuming that this is what happens when the spell takes effect. Really hoping my skin melts off of my skeleton. If that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be disappointed. Spells by Austin. Bye Austin. Bye-bye. I'm happy with this shop. Interesting spells, cast on time, great conversation with Austin. Overall, I'm very satisfied. Nobody's getting to the gravy, the biscuits and gravy of the situation. I want to know when I can expect my abs to come in. I want to know when my biceps come in. Add to cart. And this one actually worked. I was hoping for Zeus-like abs, but I have 5 extra heads now. I just forgot to clarify which Greek god physique I was getting, and that's really on me. I mean, that's really on us. I also got an intelligence spell, not because I need it. I just wanted to test it out. Increase intelligence, same day cast. Increase memory ability, increase IQ magic spell, increase focus and attention. I've been looking for this my entire life. I'm gonna add this one to cart and then we'll do a quiz and then I'll take another quiz in 2 weeks after the spell has been cast and had enough time to take effect, and we'll see if I've gotten any smarter. Before I start and you judge my answers, okay, I wanna reiterate, I was homeschooled. I did not have science classes or math classes. How many rings appear on the Olympic flag? There's like 6. Well, 6 isn't an option. What is the currency of Scotland? Haggis. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo DiCaprio. They thought they got me with that one. What is the capital of Greece? I don't know. I don't live there. 84 out of 100. You're a trivia master. Your level of general knowledge, at least based on this test, is very impressive. Stop. Stop it. Quit. Okay, I'll see you guys in 1 to 2 weeks after the spell is completed and we're a genius with abs. And I'm gonna say that this one also worked. Testing this spell meant I had to conduct field research while investigating hypotheses, and if I hadn't bought this spell, I would never have done any of that. I hate critical thinking. I think what this proves is that frivolous online shopping makes me smarter, and I've always said that and I've always believed that. Jack is taller than Peter, and Bill is shorter than Jack. Bill. Skill issue. Which of the following statements would be more accurate? Jack is taller than Peter and Bill is shorter than Jack. It doesn't matter because all of their Hinge profiles would say they're 6 feet. Bill, Peter, Jack. Bill, Peter. This is so stupid. Why does this not make sense in my head, in my brain? What is this? I need to make a drawing. This is Jack. All right? Jack is taller than Peter. Peter is shorter than Jack. And then Bill is shorter than Jack. I kind of made them all the same height, so this is a very confusing drawing. This isn't gonna help a lot. I don't fucking know. And I don't really care. This could literally be what they look like based on the information that we've been provided with. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say it's impossible to tell whether they're taller than Bill, right? I don't know why that took me 40 minutes. Now imagine how long that would have taken me before the Etsy spell. That would have been a nightmare. I also got a customizable love spell without a specific target. The parameters of the spell are that someone is supposed to confess feelings for me within 2 weeks of it being cast. But after that time frame passed, nothing was happening. No one was professing their love for me. No one was calling me, except for Capital One. Take a hint, guy, right? This is pathetic. But I understand it can be daunting to confess feelings for someone, so I decided to give them a little push, just to help them take the first step. First up was Gabby Bell, aka Gabby Balls, aka the creator of the Bing Bong song. Hey, she seemed to be snacking. I decided to get to the bottom of this. What are you eating?
You know.
Oh, she was holding back, but I moved on. Anyway, speaking of things that are yummy, I was just wondering if there's something you want to tell me. More resistance. There was something she didn't want to say, or something she really wanted to say. So I have to go. So.
Aw.
But.
Well, miss you.
Do you? Do you?
As much as I love dried mango.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one down as a maybe then, because you really like that mango. All right, well, thanks.
Love you.
And there it was. Next up was my friend Josh Dare, aka Fortnite Extraordinaire. Just a quick heads up, this guy farts and lies a lot. Hey.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
I was just calling to see if there's anything that you've been wanting to tell me, something that might be hard to tell somebody typically. So then this is just an opportunity for you to tell me if there is something like that you want to tell me.
You need to stop blaming all of your farts on me.
Here we go. I told you so.
There are so many times that we've been in a room together and we've been on opposite sides of the room and you've been blaming farts on me. I'm losing friendships. I've gotten warnings at work. I've gotten 2 write-ups.
We were getting off track. He wouldn't stop talking about his farts.
Like, you're a trusted friend and I love hanging out with you, but like, this can't keep going on.
Right, okay. I hear you. Unbelievable. He can't stop for even a minute. And I gotta go.
Okay, but like, did you actually?
To document my transformation into the Incredible Hulk, I first needed to test my physical strength.
Time to do our strength baseline test. Here we have, this is 20 pounds. Let's try and do 40, and then we'll see if I can do it by the end of the week. Oh my God. I can't even get them in a frame. Never mind, abort. Maybe just one then. Easy. Piece of cake.
But after a while, I hadn't seen any real results. I was still just a weak, puny human who could barely do one full push-up. But then I realized I was missing the key component of becoming the Hulk. Obviously, to complete my transformation, I needed to get really freaking ticked off.
Okay, it's been 2 weeks. I'm gonna retry the 40 pounds now. Also, don't look at my feet because my shoes are stained. I said don't look at my feet. Is this 40 pounds? I feel like it's way easier to pick up now. I'm not joking. Why is this easier now? Yeah, that's pretty good, but let's see if I can do 40 in each hand. Now, to do that, I think I need to fully be the Hulk, so if you could just help me.
You're a 27-year-old iPad kid. You constantly change your hair because you're deeply unsatisfied with who you are as a person.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't speak to me that way, okay? That's...
Hey guys, my name is ChadChad. Not really. And every day I wake up, unfortunately, and see a clearly fake video on TikTok like a pregnant woman spending $70,000 to climb Mount Everest.
Baby has been kicking a lot. I spent 70 grand getting here and now they're all moving up without me. I don't know what to do.
But then I read the comments and to my dismay, they are eating it up. This can't be real. You can't be serious. This just can't be real. You're right. It can't. I've been getting really annoyed with the internet over this. I'm pretty self-righteous also, because how do you miss the blurred out Sora logo in the corner of the video? Or how do you miss the literal word Sora being in the account's username? But then I had to stop asking myself those questions because the worst possible thing happened. They got my ass too.
Couples therapy.
This is Paul and Stacy. According to their bio, they are a fun family that refuses to grow up. And then they have their business email right after that, which is pretty grown up if you ask me. We'd love to collaborate with you and hear some of your thoughts on content strategy. Goo goo gaga. They make a lot of videos where the husband scares the wife and she freaks out.
This is why you shouldn't scare your wife.
Or he scares her and she hits him in the balls.
This is why you shouldn't scare your wife.
But no matter what happens, she is gonna scream like a boiling tea kettle. Harmless prank is the best. Harmless? He shocked her and then drug her off the bed. She came crashing to the floor. What do you think a harmful prank is? Murder? I have to sit back in this chair because my back is killing me. They're basically the equivalent of those early 2010 YouTube couple prank channels where you had to suspend belief in order to accept that they're possibly surprised by pranks anymore. Oh no, here comes my husband holding a DSLR camera. I sure hope he's not about to dump water on me like he did yesterday. And the day before that. And the day before that. And the day before. Basically every video involves them terrorizing each other in some way. But these aren't the ones that got me, okay? The one that fooled me was this one. I saw this months before I knew who they were, and I was like, yeah, accidents happen. Plus, this is low-quality security camera footage, and nothing has ever been faked on a low-quality camera, except for the moon landing. This is like something off of a movie. Rom-com IRL. This looks straight out of a rom-com. Why do people keep saying that this is a rom-com? If anything, this is like a crime doc. Look at this. Watch this. Get this man on a stretcher. Get this man to the ER. And get this show on the road. The show being the sponsor segment, that is. This video is sponsored by Layla. It's almost Valentine's Day, and why do the cliche things like get chocolates and roses when you can do
yourself. Lelo offers premium quality, luxury design toys with innovative tech so that you and or y'all can innovate the night away. Lelo has so many toys to choose from, whether you want external stimulation or internal stimulation or both at the same time stimulation. They're made of premium soft to the touch silicone and are waterproof and other moisture proof. For example, the Sona Cruise 3 uses sonic wave stimulation that eases up in intensity so you don't get jump scared when switching up levels, of which there are 12. And if you have the Lelo app, there are 2 extra modes and a feature called the Love Bridge, which is great for long distance. Right now, Lelo is offering a bunch of discounts for Valentine's Day, but if you take my code, which is CHAD20, you can stack that on top of their discounts and get even better deals. The deals just won't stop coming, and neither will you. You can check them out by clicking the link in the description and using code CHAD20 for an additional discount off your purchase, so you can use Lelo's toys while you lay low. Or sit down, or stand up, whatever gets you going. Thank you to Lelo for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. I don't know what it is, but putting a date and timestamp in the corner of your video increases its believability on TikTok by about 75%. I think it's maybe because having security cameras inside your home is a fairly new concept we're being introduced to, so it's easier to fall for stuff like this when we're not used to people staging things this way. But Paul and Stacey aren't just staging pranks and injuries, they're also staging moments like this.
Let the little go so you can hold the big.
Aw man, I hate when the water I put on the pot to boil starts to boil in the pot full of water that I put on the stove to boil. Nothing's going my way today. I love everyone losing their minds over the spaghetti noodles getting cooked a little too much. What are we gonna do? My ravioli is getting ravi soft. Nothing's going my way. This whole thing is apparently enough of a disaster for her and her son to start screaming at the top of their lungs until the dad comes in to save the day. And not only does he come swooping in to do just that, but he comes in playing 1,000 Years by Christina Perri on his phone. He already had that playing. He already had that preloaded. And why would he do that? Why would his immediate reaction to both his wife and son screaming be to come in playing a song from Breaking Dawn Part 1? What if they were screaming because something actually terrible was happening? Dad, come quick! There's a guy in the kitchen wearing a mask and threatening us. He's saying terrible things. You're toast. Oh my god, Dad, he's gonna kill us! No, you're toast. It's burning. After he de-escalates the situation, the whole family shares a hug and sways to the music. And this is so weird. It's so weird and so strange, especially since their kid is involved.
One of their categories of videos is to just sit in the car and smash food into each other's faces while their kid sits in the back seat and fake laughs.
And songs we all pretend to know. Right now it feels ordinary.
Imagine being a kid and your parents are constantly making you act in TikTok videos where your role is yourself. A version of yourself that's having faux loving moments with your family. Not actual loving moments, but staged ones where there are millions of people and cameras watching you. Imagine how cool that would be. Dude, my life is like a movie because everything is scripted and there's not enough child labor laws in place to protect me.
Do you think they ever take their son to get ice cream and don't smash it in each other's faces in front of him? He's in the back seat like, guys, can I please just have an ice cream cone? For what? Can I just eat it this time, guys? Please.
I also kept getting videos from this account that's promoting skincare products, and her thing is to walk up to strangers and put something on their skin without their consent.
No. Oh. No, this is not happening, no.
No, is it?
No, you need to back away from me right now.
And when they react angrily or tell her to go away, she just won't.
I was gonna try my product out on you.
No, I'm gonna call the police. You're gonna have to get away from me.
No matter how many times they tell her, no thank you, or we're not interested, she just keeps shoving it in their faces.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, please get back.
I know the saying all PR is good PR, but when it comes to selling products on TikTok, I don't know how beneficial it actually is to just make people think that you're a despicable public nuisance. Banana, she has multiple videos where she does this to a teenage girl and their mom will freak out.
We do videos on TikTok. I didn't mean to scare you, but I just wanted to
try it and see.
No, I'm good. I don't want to buy your Vibe facial system. No, thank you.
Are you sure? I harass people and don't respect their boundaries.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Yeah, let me get one. Her script usually goes something like, no, it's okay. I'm testing my facial product.
I'm actually testing out my facial product. I wanted to try it on her.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Bye.
No, it's okay. You don't understand. I'm doing something. No, it's okay. Let me do something. I'm doing something. I'm in bed now because my back hurts and I also started my period. And also, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. She'll also point out people's flaws so she can fix them.
I'm sorry, you just have some acne on your face.
That is my daughter.
She has some acne.
I'm sorry. So not only is she pretending to harass people, she's also insulting them. It's like pushy car salesman meets passive-aggressive mom. You want this car? No thanks. Are you sure? It looks like you've gained some weight. What does that have to do with anything? It's energy efficient, unlike you. You look tired. I'm just not wearing makeup. It's got a very spacious cabin, which you're gonna need. Mom. She also goes up to people and sticks this big ass mask on their face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Which has this comically long cord and battery pack attached to it that's just swinging around, hitting everything.
Try this. Put it on. Try it. Try it. It's for your face.
It's hideous. This thing is called the Age Rewind Miracle Mask, and according to their website, it targets the appearance of fine lines. But if you don't believe it, check out their customer results. Clearly it worked for this real human woman. I love this product. I have never looked better. At least it's only $400. And sold out. And this part looks like a ball sack. Another kind of fake video I keep getting are these dumbass promos for no free promo. No free promo. There's this AI app that claims it can find your partner on dating apps using a picture of their face and their name. And the only promotion I ever see for it is through these undisclosed scripted promos that are just pure rage bait.
Who are you? I'm my ex-wife. Who are you? Are you one of his Tinder dates?
Can we not do this here? Like,
wait, you said you weren't married.
Look,
yeah, no, he's married, and we have 2 kids.
Guys, this is a nice place. Can we not?
You have kids?
Guys, please relax, okay? This is a nice place. That's why I'm wearing a faded Flash t-shirt and cargo shorts. They'll literally plaster the name and logo of the app all over the video, and somehow the comments are never talking about how it's an ad.
This is a beautiful poster of your Tinder that you can go hang up in your new home, and you're gonna find a new place to go, and you're gonna hang this beautiful poster. Look at this beautiful poster.
There's so many accounts that make these promos, but I get a lot from these two specifically. I think they're partners in real life, and they catch each other cheating every single day.
What is this?
It's your birthday present. See, I got you cheater cookies. I made those myself. And red flag cupcakes, since you're a walking red flag. Unwrap your present. Unwrap it.
Oh man, I wonder what she got him. I sure hope it's a comically large screenshot of the no free promo app and logo.
Wow.
Printed out on poster board. And then on his account, he has a video where he gives her those same cookies because he also caught her cheating on him.
Surprise. Do you love it? Because you're a cheater and a walking red flag. I mean, I don't understand what else. Open your birthday gift.
Right now?
Yes, open the gift.
Oh man, I wonder what he got her. Oh my god. I just can't figure it out. I don't have no idea what it is. Is it a pony? Is it a puppy?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
On one hand, it's frustrating to see the comments eating this up, but on the other hand, it's mostly because people are concerned for her because they've made videos where she packs up their kids and leaves the house to try and escape him, or videos where he's being a total asshole to her.
Ever since that moment,
excuse me?
You've smelled like shit.
Oh, so that must be why you made a Tinder then. Making some bullshit up.
Maybe I made a Tinder because I don't want to be with somebody who smells like manure.
There are a lot of videos that I'm not including because they're very triggering, including him yelling, throwing things, berating her. Actually crazy to stage this kind of stuff. Crazy in general, just to stage this. But to do it in order to promote an app that I'm assuming you're getting paid to promote, it's crazy. It's crazy and I hate it and you suck. Just wanted to say that on my webcam angle, that is not off-putting at all. So,
you know, just faking a situation that countless women go through every single day so that they can get us to download this shitty ass dookie fart fuck app. And I know what you're thinking, guys. I can't believe an AI app doesn't care about having ethical marketing either. I'm just as shocked as you are. I also can't believe the sky is blue. But out of all of these, I feel like this account has both the highest production quality and the highest deception rate. They make these staged college classroom videos where a student or a professor is really pissed off.
I have a PhD. That is a doctor. Thank you very much. Don't forget. Yes, sir.
You have a 1.4 on Rate My Professor. I'm not even in this class.
Now.
I've been going around to the worst teachers'
This
classrooms.
is my classroom.
I'm helping you out.
And you will never guess why they make these videos, ever. Not in a million years will you guess this. Ever, ever, ever. Never. Unless you guess that is to promote another fucking dookie shit ass fart fuck AI app. Then you'd be right.
If you have a problem with my teaching style, you can leave.
Are you kidding me? Because you can't teach and you are literally setting us up for failure. I have to turn to things like Save My GPA that will literally reteach me everything. I upload the entire textbook and then I have to use this, solely this.
Because of you, I have to use this AI app that improves my learning efficiency. Here's what it looks like, by the way. Here's where you can download it and check it out. Also, here's my discount code. Use my code too while you're at it. They always stand up to the professor and hashtag own them by bringing up their Rate My Professor score.
And the textbook is available at the bookstore, and it's going to cost about $500.
I have a question. I was just wondering, why do you have a 1.4 on Rate My Professor?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a weed out class, okay?
Dude, this is a weed out class? That's sick. Guys, get your weed out. No, the teacher said he's fine with it. I rarely see comments acknowledging that these are all ads, at least in the top comments anyway. But it also seems like they're not paying attention to the website plug at all. In fact, they're mostly talking about how these videos just prove that college is a scam. Dr. Democrat for sure. School's a scam. Drop out and start a business. Charlie Kirk was right. College is a scam. It's pretty funny to make an ad for a learning tool and everyone's response to be, learning is bad actually. Hey, check out this soft recyclable toilet paper. No thanks, I don't believe in all that. Recycling? No, wiping. After seeing how unchecked most of these videos go, I decided to run a few tests. I wanted to prove how easy it is to fool people online, even if you're really bad at it. And barely trying. So I started faking things. Something your mom has never said to me, by the way. For my first stage video, I asked my friend Tom to pretend to be a complete stranger who's knocking on my hotel room door because he really, really has to take a shit. Like he really has to go really, really bad. Like he can barely hold it in.
Oh, thank God. Hi.
Hello?
Do you mind if I use your restroom?
I don't know.
I'll be in and out, I promise.
This one was pretty tough to film because Tom was so in character that I kept falling to the ground laughing. You let yourself up here?
I told the guy down there I had to go. If you want me to go in the hall, I'll tell him you didn't let me.
I don't.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, the comments didn't really buy this one, except for a couple who are just confused. They're not really fooled. They're just lost. However, I'm still gonna count this one as a win because the woman staying in the hotel room next to mine opened her door to ask if everything was okay.
I'm sorry. We're recording the video.
Okay.
I'm not.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So technically this one was a success without even having to post it on the internet. We already had someone convinced that there was actually a strange guy who really, really needed to shit in my hotel room. Shout out to her for checking in on us. Also, I'm very sorry you had to open your hotel room door to this.
No.
By the time I made my second video, I realized I wasn't gonna fool anybody unless I used the tried and true methods. So I put a date and timestamp on there to try and make it look like security camera footage. But I can't quite get my voice to do this. So instead, I just used an actual tea kettle.
Oh no! No! Oh my God, I burned the water! I ruined the tea!
I also don't have a son that I can use for content. A human son, anyway.
Oh my God! Are these for me?
I'm also gonna count this one as a success because this person commented, I know it's not the point of the video and I'm not here to chastise, but wireless cameras in your home is a huge security risk. Your videos are safe and available to anyone via a data breach, and that's putting aside that the cameras themselves are also safe. For my last one, I wanted to dip my toes into the classroom genre of staged content, which was gonna take a bit more effort, so I had a brainstorming session with my friends to figure all that out. I had also just finished watching the final season of Stranger Things, but that had little to no effect on anything.
I don't understand. Could you say that again in English, please?
If this is me and this is you,
That's
okay,
him.
this
is the classroom. I need that later. No one.
I don't understand. Are we in a classroom or are we not in a classroom?
This is the classroom.
Okay.
I want this goddamn TikTok's heart on a platter. This is the only way.
I think this might just be crazy enough to work.
Let's do it. When I was editing this one, I tried to use this format that the classroom video accounts will do, where they put the most interesting part of the video at the beginning, and then the actual video starts. Can you put that away? Are you watching a video in my class?
It's a ChadChad video.
I have a PDH. Do you understand? You're not listening.
None of us like you.
And it paid off. Everyone believed this was real. Don't check the comments though. Yet another successful experiment. Being on the internet right now, especially with AI and how quickly that's evolving, it's more important than ever to not take everything you see online at face value. It's very important that we all doubt everything. Because if it's this easy to fake a video about your spouse cheating on you or a whole college classroom, imagine how easy it is to fake a video of your morning routine, or how perfectly organized your closet is, or how this serum on TikTok Shop made your skin flawless and perfect. So if something makes you feel bad or angry or inadequate on the internet, it's pretty safe to assume that it was designed to do so. Because the only thing that's 100% real is reality and my teaching qualifications. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. There are many things in this world that we don't have enough of. Kindness, for example, and some common fucking sense for another. But more importantly, there is a concerning lack of Cinderella movie adaptations. There's just never enough of them. We've actually talked about a Cinderella movie on this channel before, a long, long time ago in a land far, far away.
Get off my dad!
And now we're gonna do it again, because they keep making Cinderella movies again. I actually found this one on YouTube, but it isn't your typical Cinderella story, because it's about Cinderella in the Caribbean. It's in a different place, so that makes it a different story, too. I was really drawn to the thumbnail because usually Cinderella involves magic and glamorous gowns. But the two characters here look like they just got out of Wednesday night youth group. So I guess the mice are out of a job. What are they gonna do, sew her a pair of capris while they listen to Britt Nicole? Or Brie Nicole? Our Cinderella in this version is named Ashlyn, not Cinderella, not Ella. There's actually no reference whatsoever to the name Cinderella, and if you thought there would be, that's crazy. Why would you think that? What's wrong with you? Ashlyn is a hardworking, full-time student who also interns at an elementary school and also works for an accountant in between classes, just in case you thought she wasn't working hard enough. I like that in order to communicate that she's a good person and a likable character, they have to make sure that she has no time for herself. Look at her! She works 24/7 and can barely afford to rent a studio apartment. This is how we all should be. I think her boss at the accounting firm is supposed to seem like a nice guy, but to me it seems like he's letting her do his whole job for him.
Miller's taxes are done.
Good. How are the Ramsey returns going?
I just finished entering all the tax records they gave us.
You are moving so quickly. I don't know how you do it with everything you're juggling, but you're leaving me in the dust.
Oh.
Ashlyn, can you do this entire tax return that I'm getting paid to do? You're just so much better at accounting than me. Me, the accountant. True to its source material, the movie does have an evil stepmother, and she does wear purple eyeshadow. That's how you know a female character is evil, if she wears purple eyeshadow. She also might be Andrew Tate in disguise because she has a very visceral reaction to Ashlyn offering her non-sparkling water.
Can I get you something to drink?
Oh, something bottled and sparkling.
I have tap water.
Ew.
Which would make sense since they're both known for treating girls like servants. Her stepmom is having a destination wedding and really wants Ashlyn to come, which is confusing because up until this point, her stepmom has apparently wanted nothing to do with her, but she refuses to take no for an answer.
Do you know how much tuition costs? I have to work so I'm able to afford.
What have I paid for your tuition?
She's even willing to pay thousands and thousands of dollars in tuition so that her stepdaughter, who she hates, will come to her wedding. She explains that family is important to her fiance, and that's why she wants Ashlyn to come so that she can meet him and his son, which actually explains nothing. That's not a good enough reason to take on a massive financial obligation. All of this could have been solved with a single FaceTime call, Miriam. That's the stepmom's name, Miriam. I forgot to say that. Ashlyn finally agrees to go, but only after her stepmom pulls the dead dad card.
Wouldn't your father want you to do this for me? Wouldn't he want you to support our family?
Come on, Ashlyn. Wouldn't your dead dad want you to come to my destination wedding? Wouldn't your dead, buried, and I can't stress this enough, deceased Papa wants you to drop everything in order to spend time with me, a person who doesn't treat you very well? When she gets to the Caribbean, Ashlyn finds out that her stepmom got first-class tickets for everyone except for her, and that they left her at the airport.
This is Miriam Vanderbilt. Please leave me your information so I can return your call. Ciao.
So her stepfamily is mean to her right out the gate. The airport gate. Just a little gate humor for you. Didn't want to gatekeep, wanted to gate give. You know something else that shouldn't be gate kept? Is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bombas. Bombas is a comfort-focused brand that makes comfort-focused socks, slippers, shoes, and much more. Chances are, if you look at my feet on any given day, you'll find a pair of Bombas socks on them. It'll be a little strange that you're looking at my feet, but that's what you'll see. Bombas spent literal years testing their products for durability and comfort, and it shows, especially in their Friday sandals. These guys are built to go wherever you go this summer, rain or shine. Emphasis on the rain. It won't stop raining here. It's been weeks. I miss the sun. Is there a Mr. Sun? If there is, can you tell him to get back to work? They're super lightweight and have a cupped footbed to keep them from slipping off, plus a hexagonal pattern on the bottom to keep you from slipping off the ground, because it's still raining. It won't stop raining. But I think the best part of Bombas is the fact that they've donated over 200 million essential clothing items across all 50 states to people experiencing homelessness. One item purchased from Bombas equals one donated, meaning your feet look good and are also helping to do good. So if you want to check them out and upgrade your shoe game, just click the link in the description or use the QR code on screen and get 20% off your first purchase for new customers. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Her family is staying in this super nice villa, and Ashlyn is forced to stay in a room that everyone else acts like is gross and insulting, but really is just a normal looking room.
Mom thought you'd feel at home in this room.
Thanks.
Whoa, this room is cozy. Is it one of the housekeeper rooms?
We meet her step-siblings, Jerry and Fiona, and all you need to know about them is that they are stupid. They are very dumb, and they don't know anything at all.
I'm a sports statistician.
You misspelled statistician. Whoops.
They also immediately start treating her like she's a servant.
Dinner will be ready soon and the table needs to be set. Get to it.
Because this is a Cinderella movie and they need to stay true to that part of the story, I guess. Even though it doesn't really make sense because Ashlyn is an independent adult who doesn't live with them and has no reason to just do whatever they say. If anything, Ashlyn should be the one telling her stepfamily what to do because they needed her here badly enough to pay for her entire tuition. But asking Ashlyn to do chores is really the meanest thing they do consistently.
You forgot the silverware. Oh. This won't do. Ashlyn, clean up the pool, will you?
It's not like they're locking her in a room or anything, which again, when you consider that she's getting her entire tuition covered, that doesn't seem like that bad of a deal. Ugh, I can't believe I have to take out the trash like twice while I'm on vacation on a beautiful island in exchange for not having to take out student loans. God, I hate my life. We finally get to meet our Prince Charming, but instead of ruling a kingdom, he's ruling the grill. And when he and Ashlyn see each other for the first time, she's so starstruck that she completely forgets how to speak and how to hold a fork.
Oh. Hi.
Sorry, Hi.
I'm Noah.
Ashlyn.
Welcome.
And then he helps her set the table so they can eat their kebabs. Now that's what I call a meet cute. Jojo Siwa dance. What does Jojo Siwa dance mean? I wrote this script a while ago and I have no idea what this means. I don't even know a Jojo Siwa dance. That's not right. Jojo Siwa dance. Okay, I got it. Noah is a structural engineer and says that he likes it aside from all the math he has to do, and Ashlyn jokes that she too has a dislike for math.
I would have avoided anything that involves too much math.
Which would be a totally fine thing to say if she didn't actively work for an accountant.
Oh, I work for an accountant.
They explain this away by her essentially saying, yeah, it's a tax accountant though, so it's not like real math.
It's a tax accountant. I mostly record numbers, data. It's nothing I really have to stew over.
Girl, you're calculating and filing people's entire tax returns. And now you're admitting that you do it without using math? Hey, I just finished filing that tax return for the massive company. Oh, that's great, Ashlyn. Thank you so much. Sure thing. Here you go. Ashlyn, this is a drawing of a boomerang? Yes, you wanted a return. Ashlyn, we can't submit this. The deadline is tomorrow. Oh, come on. I'm sure Toys R Us Incorporated will be just fine. Bruce, the evil stepmother's fiance, even though she hasn't really done anything evil so far, she's been pretty chill, honestly. Her fiance wants to get to know everybody better, so they play a game where they have to guess information about another person.
Favorite sport?
Oh, that's a good one for you. Basketball.
Baseball. Going with basketball too.
Football.
Football.
That's it.
I got it first.
Of course, Ashlyn knows everything about her stepfamily because she's the good one, but her stepfamily knows nothing about her because they're the bad ones. At one point, they need to guess what her favorite hobby is, and no one has any idea.
Painting. Cleaning.
Reading? Crocheting.
No, I don't know how to crochet.
I thought I'd get it for sure.
So Prince Noah decides to guess fishing.
I know what mine would be, so I'll go with that for a shot in the dark. Fishing?
And he gets it right?
Yes, actually.
Her hobby also happens to be fishing, even though she hasn't talked about fishing this entire time, or made any references to fishing, or hinted that she might be into fishing. Also, why would he guess his own hobby? Like, I know he just met her a couple hours ago, and he barely knows anything about her, but he does know that she's going to school to be a teacher, so why didn't he guess something like reading, or sending people to the principal's office? The evil stepsister Fiona is also into Noah, so she gets jealous of Ashlyn if he so much as glances in her direction.
Fell in love with fly fishing, but it's hard to find the time.
I know what you mean.
Okay, moving on.
So this movie is about two women who want to date a guy who's about to be their legal stepbrother. They're having an incest off, where the winner gets to do incest. Yay! They also barely leave this villa, and whenever they do, the shots look like stock footage. So when I was watching this movie for the first time, I've seen it like 5 times now, I looked up one of these shots and found the stock footage online. So I watched the rest of the movie thinking that they're just in the US somewhere and they're using stock footage to make it seem like they're in the Caribbean, because that would save them so much money on traveling and booking locations. But after I looked into it some more, I found the villa they're staying in, and it actually is in the Caribbean. And that confuses me even more because they actually were in the Caribbean, but chose to show so little of it and film 97% of the scenes indoors. One of the rare times that they do leave, they visit this bird sanctuary where Fiona makes Noah hold her hand and doesn't know what birdseed is.
Here, Noah. I'll share with you.
Oh, thanks. Do you want to just hold it yourself, or?
This is fine. What is this? Bird feed.
What are these seed-looking seeds that we're feeding to the birds? Birdseed? Ew! They're only there for a couple minutes before heading back to the villa where the guys have this conversation.
Any good games done? Football? Excellent.
This sounds like an exchange between two aliens pretending to be human men, but neither of them know that the other one is an alien. Did you see the sports game last night? Yes. Sports. Excellent. Egg salad. Egg salad. A recurring bit in this movie is for characters to not know what something is. For example, Bruce, who is in his 60s, has apparently never encountered a bakery before.
We're leaving for the cake place.
The bakery?
Yes, that. The wedding bakery or whatever they call it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they give samples too.
Yeah, Bruce, that's the whole reason you're going. You know, to try cake for your wedding? Does he know he's getting married? Has anyone told him? While they're at the bakery, Ashlyn and Noah bond over a very deep, very layered conversation.
Wish this had more frosting.
Really?
Yeah, I prefer a 1-to-1 ratio of cake to frosting.
That sounds
delicious.
Horrifying. You can't taste the cake with all that sugar.
Well, that's why you also have fillings.
That part sounds good.
This conversation about cake goes on for 3 minutes. I am not kidding. I love a vanilla cake paired with passion fruit. Well, I'd love for this scene to end. Holy fucking shit. Throughout their trip, Ashlyn's stepmother is constantly pulling her to the side and telling her she's doing something wrong, like she's not smiling enough or she's talking to Noah too much.
You're not being very nice.
What do you mean?
I don't want Bruce feeling like you're against this wedding.
I'm not.
Then stop being so morose. You need to watch yourself.
Why?
You're here to be a part of the family, but don't get too comfortable. Like, with Noah.
She also tries to exclude Ashlyn a couple times so that Fiona and Noah can spend more time together. In fact, she's actively trying to help Fiona get together with Noah.
Do you have a crush already? He's gorgeous. You can't blame me for noticing. Give it time.
Maybe don't do that. Maybe if one of the roadblocks you're hitting while trying to woo your crush is that they're about to be your legal step-sibling, you shouldn't be giving it time. You should be serving it. The next roughly 15 minutes of the movie is dedicated to the family going on a boat. We get to watch them have the idea to go out on the boat and then ask who else wants to go on the boat and then hear everyone's reasoning for why they don't want to go on the boat or why they do want to go on the boat. And then we watch them go fishing on the boat while they talk about other times that they went fishing on a boat. And then they take the fish that they caught while they were on the boat back to the villa and they talk about how they're going to prepare the fish for dinner so that they can eat the fish and talk about being on the boat. Fiona sees Ashlyn and Noah walking on the beach and gets very upset. So she sneaks into Ashlyn's room and deletes the research paper she's been working on this entire trip. You know, so that she can do incest instead of Ashlyn doing incest. In order to rewrite her essay, Ashlyn has to stay home and we get to watch the rest of the family order dinner.
Have we all had enough time to decide what to order?
Yes, I think so. Please, start here with Miriam.
I'm still debating.
In that case, please start with Fiona, and we'll have made up our minds by the time you get around the table.
What are you getting?
Not sure. You?
I'm thinking a salad.
I'm thinking of ending it all. Usually in Cinderella movies, Prince Charming's valiant act is to find Cinderella amidst a sea of women desperate to marry him. Despite all the odds, despite his face blindness, he finds his one true love. In this one, though, he does something far more valiant and brave. He orders her a cup of soup. I think this is why they thought it was important to show the ordering in such detail. Guys, did you fucking see that? Look. Look at this right now. It's crawling! Oh my god! That was just crawling around! I think this is why they thought it was important to show the ordering in such detail, is to show how thoughtful it was of him to do this for her. And listen, I dated a guy who would pick his nose in the movie theater. So I'm no expert in high standards. But isn't this just a decent thing to do? This is something that a friend should do for you if you can't make it to dinner. Why is this the grand romantic gesture of the film? Unless you've got a glass slipper or $1 million hidden under there. Get that soup out of here, you bisque. Her evil stepbrother Jerry has a side plot where he has a gambling addiction, which is probably something they could have spent a little more time fleshing out if they just had any scenes that they could maybe trim down a little bit, or trim down a lot, or cut out completely. Jerry wants his mom to get Bruce to pay off his gambling debt.
If we ask Bruce.
When? Before the wedding, when he learns about your wasteful habit? Or after, when he'll feel like I lied to him?
But she doesn't want to do that because she loves Bruce and doesn't want to use him for his money. What an evil bitch. Noah begins to pick up on some subtle hints that Ashlyn's stepfamily treats her a little poorly.
Dad, there's something that's been bothering me.
Okay, what?
Have you noticed how Ashlyn is treated differently than Jerry and Fiona?
Meanwhile, her step-siblings have spent the entire movie looking at her like this. Because of this and her stepbrother's attempt to get money from Bruce, the wedding gets called off. At this point in the movie, I'm expecting this to be your typical main conflict that's gonna get resolved within the last 5 minutes, and mostly everyone is gonna live happily ever after. However, I forgot that this movie hasn't made sense so far, so I don't know why I thought it would start to. Then.
Bye, Bruce.
Bruce and Miriam don't get back together. After all of that, they end the movie with Ashlyn and Noah kissing on the beach while Bruce third wheels as a freshly single man. Ashlyn even tells Bruce that Miriam does actually love him.
I think she does love you.
And Bruce still does not give a fuck.
But without trust, I don't think love is enough.
Bruce, when the woman he was deeply in love with yesterday tries to talk to him.
Good night, Miriam.
I I think the movie wants us to feel satisfied that Bruce and Miriam aren't getting married, but it's really hard to do that when all Miriam did was offer to pay for her stepdaughter's tuition, ask Ashlyn to clean the pool and run a couple errands, and have a son with a gambling addiction. It's like they assigned her the evil stepmother role and then forgot to have her do anything actually evil, and then they expect us to be happy when she loses her fiance. The accountant was more evil than her. I was so unhappy with this ending that I looked up the studio that made this movie and realized that this is a regular thing for them. They just make movies about white people going on tropical vacations, or white people going to Spain, or white people going to Istanbul, or white people going to... And I think this is pretty genius. I also want to do things that I already wanted to do and find a way to make them tax deductible. And I will.
It's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. That's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. That's a tax write-off. That's a tax write-off. So, we're good, right? Oh, dude. Please. Call me from prison. Take her away! Wait, no! It was a tax write-off! It was a tax write-off! Wait, my shoe fell off! Wait, I got my fucking shoe!
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. And welcome back to My name is ChadChad, and I love prank videos. And we're not talking those harmless pranks that make people think that they're losing it for a split second in a playful way. No, we're talking throwing things at people's heads over store aisles. We're talking robbing bank pranks. We're talking destroying other people's property. We're talking full-on crime. Prank videos have honestly become like the Raisinets of internet content. No one really likes them, but they're always there for some reason, or for some reason. I really thought that we had come close to ending the reign of pranksters on the internet whenever those twins got arrested very briefly, and everyone collectively online was like, hey, stop, but maybe, because we're really tired of this. But no. Prank videos are still here, and they are not getting any better. I found this account. I found a couple like it, but I didn't document them or make any kind of note of it. I do this for a living, by the way. I'm a huge fan, actually, of how TikTok will delete funny videos for basically no reason, but will leave this up where these people are basically just flashing ass at the camera. That's perfectly okay, all right? Actually, that's what TikTok wants. Isn't that right, TikTok? So you guys heard it here first. Go forth and shake ass. And while you're at it, you're probably gonna wanna listen to some tunes, which is good because this video is sponsored by Raycon. If you're trying to get a head start on your Christmas shopping, Raycons are a great option. Plus, they come with a 45-day happiness guarantee. I own the new everyday earbuds, which are super comfortable thanks to their updated feel. Plus, they come with these custom gel tips that I was able to switch out until I found the perfect fit for me. I like to fall asleep watching YouTube in bed, so I literally use these every day for at least an hour, and I haven't had to charge them in like over a week since Raycons come with 8 hours of playtime plus 32 hours of battery life. They barely feel like they're there and can be used to answer phone calls with its built-in mic. I've also fallen asleep while wearing these several times, so if that doesn't speak volumes about the comfort of them, I'm not sure what will. Speaking of volume, with Raycons, you can get the sound quality offered by other premium audio brands, but starting at half the price. So whether it's for yourself or you need to cross someone off your Christmas list, you can click the link in my description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad to get 20% off your order. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. This is Matt. As far as I can tell, he's the page owner since the women featured in these videos alternate a lot.
How do you guys keep getting stuck in the car?
I don't know.
Oh my god, well good thing I have some scissors. Oh, save the day.
I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna have to blur out 90% of these videos. Matt's philosophy when it comes to making internet content seems to be, why make good content when you can simply not? When you cannot do that. Do the opposite of that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Do you think when he was a kid, this is what he dreamed of doing? Hey, Deborah, what do you want to be when you grow up? I think I'm going to be an astronaut. What about I want to film myself cutting clothing off of women and then post it to kids online? or a dentist. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to guess what happens in this next prank video. It's a tough one. You might need more than 10 seconds, okay? I'll give you a hint. It has a common theme with the last video we watched. Did you guess that an ass somehow makes an appearance? Then you got it. Great job. I'm mostly upset about the lack of creativity behind the guise of a prank. I know these pranks are just a front for showing butt, but still. The prank is what? That you put a jalapeno into a clear glass where the jalapeno is clearly visible. Also, the fact that the act of sliding the glass across the table to switch them is incredibly loud.
What in the world can that be? What?
If you're looking for a prank to play on your friend, then look no further. For this one, all you will need is gumballs, plastic margarita glasses, tape, and blue Gatorade.
Yum.
The fact that she didn't see the tape, this is staged. That's an astute observation. Another giveaway might be the fact that her headphones are plugged into absolutely nothing, but anyway. This prank is the same as the last one, except for this time he puts candy in the drink, and I was gonna make a comment on how that would not merit the same reaction as the jalapeno drink would, but then I saw that it's candy corn he's putting in there, so never mind. Oh, and there's also ass in this one. How many times can I say ass before I get demonetized? For this next one, you have to put rice in your window blinds.
It's bright in here.
If I want to scare my friends with this prank, which I do, this is terrifying, I really do I have to use the balloon? We've already got the rice. I feel like it just adds insult to injury. There's rice in the blinds, there's a fucking balloon on the couch. It's traumatic. How do I ensure that my friend's ass, I have to stop saying ass, finds its way onto the balloon? Is the balloon, is it like a metal detector or like a butt magnet? I guess I could just tell them every detail of the prank beforehand. That's probably what I'll do. If nothing else, I'll get 9 million followers out of it. 9 million of them.
For this.
And then there's this, which I forgot was a thing on the internet for like a week. Is that Noah Beck? I mean, Bryce Hall? Why do you all know each other? Why would you actively stack crates as someone is climbing up them? Was that a part of the crate challenge? You've got all this TikTok money. Can you not afford more crates? Do you need help? You know how when you put Mentos into Coke, it fizzes up a lot? And then whenever people made that discovery, everybody would post a video of themselves doing that online. And then after a while, it got kind of boring because literally everybody was doing that. Well, what if there was an ass involved?
You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I mean, what were you expecting? An explosion? You can't have an explosion and ass, okay? Don't get greedy. Also, you're telling me you can afford all this soda, but not more crates? I think we should set up a GoFundMe just for the crates, guys.
All right, here we go. I'm sorry, guys, seriously. All right, here we go. Wow, this is fun.
TikTok, it was completely safe. How? How? You just dumped basically explosives on their faces. It looks like they're being tortured. TikTok did let this one slide though, so it was probably because of the disclaimer.
Let's drop it. Uh-oh. What's it look like? Oh, not that bad.
This is a great video. I especially like the part where nothing happens. How do you make a TikTok that is so pointless but still gets almost 20,000 likes? It seems like before he discovered the secret to unlocking the TikTok algorithm, it's ass. He did a lot of videos where food is just wasted. Gumballs, Skittles, cereal, even green beans.
Where are the green beans? Bro, they're right there.
Yeah, dude, where's my 5-gallon can of green beans that I keep in the fridge? I have 0 questions about this person twerking on the counter. That's fine. The joke is just that the food gets dropped on the floor and then immediately thrown in the trash. And it's hilarious, guys. Come on. They also made another video like this. And if you're confused on what's happening here, don't worry. There's a caption to explain everything that's going on. So what he's doing is he's actually breaking a frozen water bottle on the ground. Do you want to watch it again or no? You've got it? Okay, good.
Why? Come on, put it over your head. Higher, Emma.
This is as high as I can go, Matt.
No, it's not. Higher.
Why?
No, it's not.
I like how in this universe people continue to do what he says no matter what, and at no point are they ever like, I don't know if I should hold this bag of flour above my head. Last time you told me to hold something above my head, it was a vat of acid, so I'm a little apprehensive. Okay, girls, new rule. You're not allowed to wear booty shorts or revealing clothing because you shouldn't show your ass off to people. Unless it's on the internet and it's to millions and millions of people. What is this wall that just says gassy? It kind of looks like the background for a podcast. I would love to see how an episode of that would go. I guess before the page really started blowing up, not that many people wanted to collab with him, so he would have to improvise and prank himself. So he would think of the prank, set it up, and then act like he was the one being pranked. Very impressive. It's a one-man show.
Woo, what a beautiful day for the park. Oh, I can't wait.
You ever get so bored you prank yourself? No. I can honestly say I've never nailed my own shoes to a board and then pretended to break an iPad Pro. To stay on theme of the content that we watched today, I think it's only right that we wrap things up by taking what we've learned and applying it in real life by playing a prank. We're gonna go play a prank now. Hey.
I'm very scared of what's gonna happen to me when
You just got pranked.
Alright.
Get wrecked. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to Boat of These Nuts. A cringe. My name is ChadChad. And lately, everyone on TikTok has been freaking out about a cruise ship.
Can you imagine the type of drama that's gonna happen on that boat?
Oh my god, the Saturn Age of the Seas is being hit by a storm.
They're not letting us out on deck.
I made an ultimate world cruise bingo card.
I hate it here. That's insane.
Yes, it started weeks ago. Yes, I am late. Yes, I recently started playing Fortnite and it's all I can think about. But this isn't just any kind of cruise. This is the ultimate world cruise. Cruise. And you might be thinking, well, why is everyone talking about this? It's just a boat, right? People go on boats all the time and nothing has ever gone wrong with that historically. However, this cruise has been causing some buzz because it lasts for 9 months, almost a whole year, which kind of makes it less of a vacation and more of an expedition. What are we gonna do today?
Relax.
And what are we gonna do next month?
Relax.
And what are we gonna do next year?
Relax. Still.
Most people are lucky to get even a week of vacation, so 9 whole months is a pretty big deal. And you know what they say, you can never get too much of a good thing, especially when the good thing is living in confined spaces for long periods of time.
Our bathroom is really tiny, but we make it work.
So we're gonna be in this cabin for 9 months, so obviously we had to spruce it up so we won't looking at the plain walls all the time.
My parents would wash and reuse Ziploc bags, so I've obviously never been on a cruise. So when I started watching videos about this one, I realized that these things are bonkers. I had no idea that these things are basically floating versions of Las Vegas. They have these huge ceilings and casinos, glass chandeliers and slot machines. Sometimes they even have shopping malls. These boats would have Danny Ocean foaming at the mouth. Well, actually, he's dead, so he's probably foaming all over. And because I got so deep into the 9-month cruise lore, TikTok just thinks I want to go on a cruise now and keeps showing me videos of other cruise ships. They have go-kart tracks and a water park. When did these get so intense? They aren't even boat-shaped anymore. This looks like you could use it to dehydrate meat. This is not at all what I pictured cruises being like. Whenever people talked about them, I just assumed it was like the sea version of camping. Like being away at sea is just not something we have to do anymore. I don't think people in the 1600s would have opted for that if they knew about Delta Airlines. Dearest children, it's day 197 of our vacation. Yesterday, we lost only 5 to scurvy. Things are finally looking up. There's a witch on board spouting about how we need fruits or whatever. Says we need more vitamin C, but we have quite enough C. Thank you very much. Anyway, we fed her to the sharks. Missy lots, but someone worth going overboard for is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Love 'n Pies. Love 'n Pies is a free-to-download puzzle game that I've been addicted to for several months now. I don't know how many hours I've put in, but at this point, I probably don't want to know. In Love 'n Pies, you play as Amelia, who just moved back to her hometown to take over her mom's baking business, which is already not doing great thanks to our competitor, Edwina, who owns a stinky bakery that's not as good as ours. And as if that's not enough, someone sets our bakery on fire and our mom goes missing. There's so many questions we have to find the answers to, like who did it? Where is our mom? More importantly, where is her cat? Where is this cute little guy? You progress through the story by solving puzzles and baking yummy treats while getting to know your neighbors, aka potential suspects. I'm just kidding, most of them are nice. Or are they? The game is even fun to just look at. There's high quality graphics and everything is pretty and cute. You get to choose how to decorate your bakery from a few different styles. The gameplay is easy enough to pick up quickly, but engaging enough to make it hard to put back down, which is fine. You deserve a little you time. Or a lot of you time. If you want to check it out, you can click the link in the description or scan the QR code here on screen to download Love 'n Pies now. Thanks to Love 'n Pies for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. On top of it being 9 months long, people were also shocked to find out how much the Ultimate World Cruise was charging its passengers.
That is 274 nights where you see 11 world wonders and you get to visit over 60 countries.
The cheapest package for the whole 9 months is around $60,000, and I'm pretty sure this is the room you get at that price point.
Come on in. And obviously, as an interior cabin, you know, we had to bring the outside in, so we did that with some help from IKEA. Shout out to their plant walls.
So for the cheapest package, you're essentially paying $6,666 per month, which is the number of a beast and a beast of a number. I'm sure a lot of things like food and activities are included in this, but this room is tiny. It has no windows. If I want to spend $7K to sleep on a bunk bed, I can just go back to college. If you move up a tier, the junior suite start at $117,000, but if you want guaranteed windows, you can get the royal package for $760,000. That's it. This package includes top-notch living spaces, unparalleled accommodations, and complimentary services like getting to board the life rafts before the stinky poor people. For legal reasons, this is a joke and not a service offered by the Ultimate World Cruise. I'm sure they treat every passenger equally and would never sue a YouTuber. A lot of the ship's passengers started posting videos to kind of document their journey, including ship tours.
The Centrum is also just the main meeting area for any big party that the ship is having. So, and a few other things on Deck 5 is Next Cruise, which is where you can book your next cruise.
They even have a place dedicated to where you can book your next cruise in case you're still feeling a little too financially stable. Because if there's one thing I love to do on vacation, it's pay for a whole nother vacation. The passengers have also been posting videos to give us an idea of what the food is like.
That was like an American night, so look what my husband had. That burger looks so good.
The ship has a buffet that's included in everyone's package, and if you want some variety, there are restaurants you can eat at for extra money. But if you have the royal package, you get to eat the freshest members of the basic package. For legal reasons, this is a joke and not a service offered by the Ultimate World Cruise. I'm sure they eat every passenger equally. The cruise only left Miami on December 10th, but some people already seem kind of over it.
Here we are at day 46, 47, 48, whatever we're at, and yeah, I finally got sick of the food about 2 weeks ago, and I'm eating a whole lot less.
They've been hitting so many storms that it's affecting how much they can port and actually travel on land. It also means that there's a lot of seasickness.
As we head through the Drake Passage, the winds are high and the ship is rocking. Seasick bags are at every stairwell and elevator at the ready.
And I was gonna say that a vacation where everyone's throwing up doesn't sound great, but they did start in Miami and it's pretty customary there. The storms have gotten bad enough that they've caused flooding inside the ship.
Things got a little tense. Elevators shut down.
but this amazing crew jumped into action.
Which looks really scary, but some people on the ship don't seem very worried about it. Like, I get that the crew is probably prepared for things like this in a storm, and they are on the ocean, but water inside the ship notoriously is not a good thing. These people are running on treadmills like nothing is wrong. Did nobody tell them? Guys, it's a swamp in here. What the hell, man? I put on deodorant this morning. No, I mean it's wet. I have hyperhidrosis. You need to run. I know, I am. I'm not sure who started it or if it was a collective kind of thing, but people have been speculating on how this cruise is gonna play out.
I made an Ultimate World Cruise bingo card for anyone else who is buckling in for this 9 months TikTok reality show and wants to have a little fun.
They've been making bingo cards and lists of what they think is going to happen during the 9 months, but they usually involve horrible things happening to the passengers. Mass illnesses, mass STDs, pirate takeovers. You guys are going to manifest something really bad for these people. None of this can feel great for them. Imagine how unnerving it would be to see the internet essentially betting on your trip going wrong somehow. Oh, you're going on vacation. Great. That's great. I sure hope nothing bad happens. I sure hope you don't get chlamydia. Eventually, the cruise was being termed a reality show, with the lens, I guess, being the passengers' TikTok videos. Several of them are influencers, and whenever TikTok finds one of their videos, a lot of the comments will say things like, "New character unlocked," or "I love finding a new character." And I think it's funny to act like these normal, real people are like playable characters in Super Smash Bros. Dark Samus versus Natalie from Rhode Island. Fight! Okay. I know people are just curious to know what's going on such a big ship with so many people, but to me it feels weird to act like they're reality TV stars or on some kind of show. Like, some of these bingo cards aren't predicting light things like someone getting a sunburn. They're predicting things like a murder mystery. I know this is a game, but the game is not Clue. And a brawl? This is a cruise ship. A lot of the passengers are like over 60 years old. What are they gonna brawl about? Gas prices? This one just says iceberg. Are y'all okay? Here's just some more examples of a bingo card. Heart attack or stroke. Fire. Port kidnapping. Man overboard. Parasites. Flesh-eating bacteria. Alcohol poisoning. Rats or mice. Overdose. Do you want these things to happen? I'm not a very spiritual person, but I genuinely feel the need to make a positive bingo card to try and cancel out the energy they've been sending their way. So I went ahead and made my own. I predict there will be a kidnapping of our hearts. Fire. Outfits. Slay queen. A viral outbreak of spontaneous dancing and song. Why is this thing flaccid? Stay erect, please. Flesh-eating bacteria, but the only flesh they eat is hangnails and like dandruff, so it's really, really helpful actually. Overdose. Jesus Christ. Overdose on joy and happiness. Send this to 10 of your friends or your phone will break and your mom will turn into Skippy Toilet. Anyway, I hope everyone has fun and enjoys their trip. I hope everyone makes it home safely. I hope no one wins the bingo game. Any bingo game, not just this one. I am gonna go record myself playing Fortnite because then it's like I'm working, technically. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to a Twitch. My name is ChadChad. Oh, really? And today we're gonna be watching some videos from the channel Arcade Craniacs. But first, we just hit 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, both to the people who have been here for a minute and the people who just recently joined. Welcome to here. Welcome to this. Welcome to the here that you are at right now. Welcome to the channel. Why didn't I just say that? I first started seeing clips of Arcade Craniacs videos on my FYP, I'd say about a week and a half ago, and I would be lying if I said they didn't each bring me abounding amounts of joy when I see them. Okay! Edward! Edward, are you okay? What's wrong? What the? I'm not being ironic when I say that I genuinely enjoy their content. I have a lot of respect for the work they put into these videos. I don't know if they write scripts. It seems like they have like an idea of where they want a video to go, and then they just kind of improv until they get there, which it's not easy to do. And the acting is just, this is Nikki or Nicole and Edward. I think they're dating. They make these videos together on their YouTube channel, Arcade Craniacs. Mostly like the 3 a.m. challenges. The videos they make are basically whatever genre J Station is, minus the very poor acting and minus the capitalizing off of deceased celebrities. All that being said, the clips that I've seen were from videos of theirs centering the Among Us franchise, so that's what we will be watching today.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Right now we're at McDonald's and it is currently 3 in the morning, and we just found out when you come to McDonald's at 3 in the morning, you could order the Among Us Happy Meal, you guys. Oh my god, there's literally no one here.
I know.
I mean, 3 in the morning, who's really coming to McDonald's?
Yeah.
You are. And me. After drinking half a bottle of Deep Eddies, trying to forget about how I used to actually buy the Forever 21 t-shirts that said shit like, I heart tacos, or love, or inexplicably just glitter.
Freaking way.
They actually have it.
Dude, no way. No way.
Alright, I'm putting my mask on, guys.
Did you see how easy that was? Take notes, Amy Woe.
This is gonna be creepy. You know how Among Us is. It's freaky, man. If you guys never played Among Us the game, it gets very like demonic.
It does sometimes.
It does. I played Among Us twice and I rage quit both times because I would watch someone stab a crewmate with my own eyes and report it. I would immediately get voted off, even though I was just a crewmate trying to help my fellow fucking crewmates. So yeah, I guess Among Us is demonic in a sense that the people who play Among Us are demons.
Like this video if you're excited, okay? Like this video with your knuckles.
You guys, everyone like this video right now, okay? We have to get 30,000 likes.
One thing I don't understand about these kinds of videos is how they repeat the same thing over and over because they want the kids to remember a certain point. But kids remember everything. If anything, it should be reversed. Like, I need that when I'm watching YouTube videos. Okay, people, so next we're going to apply blush. So to apply your blush, you're gonna take your ZRXQCC blush brush and you're just going to tap in your blush and then you're going to dab, You're gonna dab on the blush wherever you want blush and then you're just gonna brush on the blush with your blush brush, okay?
2, 1. Ew!
What?
What the heck?
What?
Dude, I can't do that. I'm not gonna eat that.
What?
What is that? And there's like no fries even in there.
Ew! Look at this.
Ew!
That's disgusting. They should have given you at least 3 more fries.
What's it smell like?
I think it's a blood.
What?
Why did he say it like that? Why did he say a blood? I think it's a blood. Roger, you're bleeding. No, Steve, it's a blood. It's a blood. A single blood. Don't worry. Roger. Yes, Steve. Roger, you've been shot. Yes, I have. I have, Steve, yes.
This is not an Among Us toy.
What is it? What the heck?
What is this?
What is that?
It's a mousetrap used to trap mice. Not very humane, but that is its function.
Oh my god, this is so disgusting.
Oh, it's a mouse trap.
There you go.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
No, don't.
It's supposed to be like a trap?
Don't set it. What are you doing? How do you not know what a mousetrap is, but you instantly know how to set a mousetrap? Imposter.
I don't know. If this...
I told you.
Oh my god!
I told you not to do it. That actually snapped down on his finger. I admire the dedication in this.
Really close on you? Oh my god, Edward! Oh my god!
He just frodoed out there. I don't admire that as much.
You guys, like the video right now if you're excited to see what else is in here, man. This is nasty.
This is horrible.
Like the video, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Is that a diva cup?
2, 1. That doesn't make any
they said.
Or do you think they delivered it maybe? Maybe they like forgot to put it in the box and deliver it to our door. But we didn't tell them our address.
That's the least realistic thing you've said in this video. You think a McDonald's employee realized that they forgot to put your toy in the Happy Meal and then personally delivered it to you when they won't even clean the ice cream machine so you can have a cone every once in a while. Not to mention, if the employee somehow found your address, I don't think it's the imposter you need to be worried about.
Ooh, it smells sour like funky.
Really? Oh my god, what is it?
It's pee.
What?
It's pee.
Are you serious?
It's pee.
Oh my god.
And I have
Oh my god. No.
And I have pee in my mouth
No.
now.
Oh my god. That thing has to be possessed.
There's no way. I literally put them right there.
I guess you could say it's kind of...
Stop. Do not
Please
say
do
it.
not say it. Sus.
I swear to God, I hate you
right?
so much.
I legitimately want to see what happens next, so here we go. Scary, cutting open haunted Among Us imposter at 3 a.m. What's inside haunted doll?
What?
That's what I mean, you guys.
What?
He's doing it. Look. That's what I mean, you guys.
Oh my god.
What's he doing? Sitting on the couch? Everyone knows that's one of the signs. Temperature dropping, ghost riding, and sitting on the couch.
Wait.
Wait, what is that?
There's something in here, dude. Let me see. Oh. He actually had a bone. So we weren't tripping out. He was actually moving on his own.
Yeah, so we're not crazy. He has a single marrow bone in his body, and everyone knows you only need one for full range of motion. The 205 other ones, no one knows what they do. They're useless. Just like spleens. Or lungs, no one knows.
You want to go inside? Hold on.
Yeah, let me go inside.
All right, let Nicole go inside first. We'll show you everything we have in here. Go inside, Nicole.
Okay, they have a Danny DeVito pillow, a Tom Nook stuffed animal, and E.T. with a bondage collar on. So, I need to be friends with these people.
Like,
That was so creepy.
What? Edward.
What? How about this? Ask him what's a personal question.
I did. I asked him.
What did he say? What?
A black jacket.
At 3 a.m. creepy stuff does happen then. What?
Edward, we have to get out of here.
Oh my god!
I love how the scary music is playing in the background and their lives are being threatened and everyone else in the lobby is just waiting for the round to start. What am I wearing? Eat my ass. Easy. A black jacket. How did you know that? Can we start the game? My humor is like that. Do not become pressed. Just leave me alone, imposter. Star, 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 star. Star, hey guys, guess what? What? Star, star, star. I eat my own ass. Star, star, star. Start. This is so scary. The game. Start. What necklace am I wearing then? Start. I ate my grandma's ass. And I. He. And a cow's ass. Star. Start the game. Star. I swear to God. Star. And a sloth's ass.
Somebody's knocking on the door.
Oh my god! Oh, this is so messed up, man. I don't want to answer it.
The emotion put into these is overwhelming. I'm more moved by this than I was by the ending of The Notebook.
Who are you? Who are you, dude?
This just got a little dark for the audience these are made for. Okay guys, like and subscribe if we should open the door. I don't want to open the door. Shh, shut up. Okay, they like the video. Go open the door. No, do it now. Fine. Oh no, guys.
No,
Chad is about to
please.
get brutally murdered. Like the video to save her life, guys. Quick, hurry. Oh wow, guys. She's done for. I guess you didn't like the video enough. I guess it's kind of all your fault. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe to see part 2 where I customize ChadChad's casket with Among Us characters. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Again, thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And dating people is hard. It can be difficult to find somebody who fits your requirements. For example, just a couple of mine are have to have green eyes, has to have black hair, has to wear a green and black catsuit with a utility pouch on the lower left leg, has to be Dr. Draken's assistant, you know, just personal preferences. But some people can take it a little too far and their preferences become a little nitpicky and sometimes hypocritical. Something that has the ability to feed people's tendencies to do that is quite often dating apps or dating websites, just because it becomes so easy to write people off just based off of one quick glance at their profile. And we don't want that to happen to us. So in order to use dating apps more effectively, we will be watching this video today that'll just help us understand what to avoid when creating our dating profiles and what guys really don't like to see on there. And assuming this video helps, which I'm sure it will, and you land a couple IRL dates that you need to prepare for, you're in luck, because this video is sponsored by Adam and Eve. This year is actually a monumental birthday for Adam and Eve. They are celebrating 50 years of satisfaction, guaranteed. And you can help them celebrate by using code CHAD and getting 50% off of one item of your choosing. They have a huge selection. There's stuff for yourself, there's stuff for couples, or stuff for more than 2 people. Why limit yourselves? They have free shipping to the US and Canada, some exclusions apply, and 24/7 customer service. Just click the link in my description and use code CHAD to claim your 50% off of one item. Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. I found this video on Reddit, so I'm not sure what this guy's name is. The channel is mostly car videos, but the name says Dante, so I'm gonna go with that. Dante and I have some things in common, actually. Well, really only one thing, and it's the reasoning behind why he made this video and why I'm making this video on his video.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Maybe I can point out the flaws with some of these things.
Maybe I can point out the flaws with some of these things.
Maybe the women will see this.
Maybe the Dante will see this.
And they'll realize, man, I'm doing something wrong here.
And realize, man, I'm doing something wrong here.
If I change this or maybe change the way I think, they'll realize, oh, here's how to get a good guy.
If I change these or change the way I think, they'll realize here's how you get a good girlfriend.
The one I'm reading right now, they're looking for a partner in crime. It made me think a lot of women are attracted to like bad boys, like people who break the law.
People who break the law? I don't necessarily think that this woman's profile was implying that she wants to date a literal criminal. She probably just meant that she's looking for someone who will go to Target with her at 10:30 p.m. on a Tuesday to buy face masks, and not that she is actively seeking out a bank robber. So what do you do for a living? Oh, tax evasion. Oh my god, no way. Yeah, and I also dabble in some vandalism on the side. That is so f***ing hot.
Like they put themselves in that situation and the girls are attracted to it. They say they want good guys, but they go after the bad ones. It also made me think, like, seems like, I mean, this is probably why there's few females in the construction industry.
There were so many red flags in just those 2 sentences. First of all, females. Can we not do that? It's very telling if you refer to women almost exclusively as females. Also, saying that women want good guys but only ever go after bad guys just has the nice guy mentality written all over it. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I am so nice to females. Like, I am so respectful of those bitches. I do not think they're smart enough to choose someone good to date. I think they're f***ing stupid, but I don't get it.
Why won't they date? I mean, this is probably why there's few females in the construction industry, like, because guys seem to build and women want to destroy.
Oh, this is why there are so few women in construction, because females just want to destroy. Has nothing to do with the fact that it's a male-dominated field within which women are often made uncomfortable and treated horribly compared to their male co-workers. Nay, it's because women want to destroy things. Hey boss, great news. We just wrapped up construction on the new Burger King. Oh, that's great, Jeremy, and we're ahead of schedule. Rebecca, what are you doing? Stupid female brain, not know how to build, only know to destroy. Rebecca, please stop, Rebecca. Rebecca, we can't keep rebuilding Burger Kings.
Probably why the typical guy is the one who gets down on one knee, and then at the same time, it's the women who are typically the ones that hand them papers and to say, sign here. Men create and women destroy. They just want to watch the world burn.
Jesus, dude. I would say who hurt you, But I think we all know. I am sorry that you had an experience, obviously, where your heart got broken, but lots of people get their heart broken and they don't turn into a misogynist.
Another thing on here, there's one question on here. I had to make myself breathe because I thought it was so funny. The height, another hypocrisy where it says, how tall do you want your partner to be? And mine is I don't like short girls.
So you don't like women, you don't like short women, you don't like women who have height preferences, you don't like women in construction. Are we sure you like women?
And they have no problem saying they don't want to date guys under 6 feet tall. And I'm 6'2", so I'm there. However, even I have difficulty finding someone to actually just go out with or just to talk to.
Well, that makes no sense. I can't imagine why women don't want to have a conversation with you. That's weird.
Women want to destroy. It's just difficult talking to them. I mean, that's a whole other story.
It's really not. Here's a simple way to start a conversation with a woman, okay? Hello, I really like your jacket in this picture. It's super cute. Thank you. I got it at Target. Oh my God, I love Target. I could get lost in there for hours. I am looking for a partner in crime who will go to Target with me any time of the day. I think I can help with that. And here is an example of how not to start a conversation with a woman. Greetings, dumb, stupid female. I am decently fond of that jacket you happen to be wearing. Thank you. I got it at Target. Did you destroy the Target? I'm sorry. I bet you threw a big old block of C4 behind you as you left. I did not. Typical female. They simply lack. I feel like this isn't about me anymore. They destroy everything in their wake.
Specifically stated that I will only date someone who's at least 5'7". I'm giving them somewhat a leeway.
Leeway? That's leeway?
That's leeway.
I am 5'7". I don't know if that's considered tall, but I do know that I'm tall enough for my grandma to comment on it every time she sees me and complain whenever I wear heels. The average height for women in the US is 5'4". So you actually also have a tall height preference, which there's nothing wrong with that, unless you just said, in basically the same breath, that you don't like women who have a tall height preference.
Most of the ones that I've messaged, and sometimes I even mention that fact, and that they don't respond. And it's like, what's the point?
I don't know, Dante. Maybe one of their personal preferences is for guys that don't have rooms missing a third of its walls.
The majority of y'all, honestly, y'all are hypocrites. I see a lot of girls who are like 5'4", and you still don't want to, you're looking for someone taller, but you're being a hypocrite about it, but you don't want to date anyone about that's under 6 feet. Like they have to be at least 6 feet tall. And it's just very hypocritical and illogical.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Did you just call women hypocrites for having a tall height preference? Dante, it's the same thing, Dante.
And it's just very hypocritical and illogical. And I don't like that.
Yeah, and you just said that you don't want to date anyone under 5'6". 5'7" is the minimum. 5'6", you would date somebody 5'6", but that's probably it.
5'6" and under, like, I got no problem dating you, but that's probably all it's gonna be.
So 5'6" is not wifey material.
Girls are like 5'4", but you don't want to date anyone under 6 feet.
That's an 8-inch difference, right? If a woman is 5'4" and wants to date someone who's at least 6 foot, that's an 8-inch difference. You are 6'2", and your height preference is at least 5'7". So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-inch difference in height. So you basically have the same exact height preference that you just gave as an example.
And it's just very hypocritical and illogical.
The only difference is you are the tall one. It's the same thing, Dante.
It's the same fucking thing. I would much rather be with someone who's like half decent but intelligent and thinks for themselves.
Well, that doesn't exactly seem accurate. I just want a woman who can think for herself, as long as she agrees with everything I say and thinks exactly like me.
I do not like hypocrites. That's my favorite word to use. I love pointing out hypocrites.
Hey, me too.
More like the silent majority, the ones who don't speak up for themselves, the ones who have trouble with that. So that's kind of like why I'm starting these videos.
Oh yes, thank you so much for speaking up on behalf of 6'2" men who don't want to date women that are shorter than 5'7", who think women are assholes, who don't know how to think for themselves and want to destroy the world. Those kinds of people really have trouble making their voices heard.
I don't like that.
Okay, so that's the end of this video. It is now time to take what we've learned and use it to create the ultimate dating profile to maximize our chances of finding the perfect man. Hello, my name is ChadChad, but not really. And I am seeking a partner who is any height. I have absolutely no preference whatsoever. I am 6'1" and currently work in construction. It was very difficult to teach myself not to go Wreck-It Ralph on every building within a 5-mile radius. But with some perseverance and thinking for myself, I persevered perseveringly. I am extremely intelligent, but not too intelligent. I am logical, and I do not condone crime in any way, and am looking for a partner in strictly legal activities. If I am what you're looking for, please send me correspondence via carrier pigeon, because apparently some of us still reside in the 17th century. Yours, hopefully, ChadChad. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Comedy. What is comedy? Why is comedy? Where am I? Help. Comedy started with those court jester guys with the shoes and the bells, and they dance around and fall over. And now we have people on TikTok who do crowd work where they're like, are you two together? Are you dating? Your siblings? What a misunderstanding that I made up. One of those guys is Matt Rife, and if you get stand-up comedy clips on your FYP, you've probably seen him around. He looks like this. He's the one with the eyes. He stumbled into a little bit of controversy recently, and not so recently. Netflix just released a comedy special featuring Matt Rife, and one of the opening jokes he makes is a bit insensitive.
The hostess who like seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. Couldn't get over the fact that we're like, this is the face of the company? Like, this is put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face. Yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you. It is so great to be here. Thank you for coming. Domestic violence. That's my time. I'll be here all week. What? I will not be here all week. I've been asked to leave. Not only is the joke in poor taste, but given the fact that his audience is mostly female and his success on social media is mostly thanks to his female audience, there was some backlash.
I watched the first 3 minutes of the Matt Rife comedy special on Netflix and turned it off.
So many people have dark humor mixed up. Dark humor is when you make a funny joke about something unfortunate that you have experienced, not other people's experience.
A comedian ruining his relationship with a large portion of his fan base because he wanted to be like all the other boring-ass Netflix special you can't tell a joke anymore crowd is actually just depressing.
And Matt responded to the criticism with a leveled, thought-out, heartfelt statement. Just kidding, he posted this.
If you've ever been offended by a joke I've told, here's a link to my official apology. And the link is to special needs helmets.
Really putting the median and comedian there. Hello? It's 2016 YouTube. They said they want their... Oh. Okay, they're just yelling slurs now. One of his main things is that a lot of people find him attractive, especially Matt Rife. Matt Rife finds Matt Rife very attractive.
I mean, people don't want to laugh at physically attractive people. You don't want to walk on stage and have people looking at your arms rather than listening to your jokes. I think it just makes me work that much harder on the material and the jokes that I'm trying to tell to get people to focus on the real show at hand.
He thinks it hinders his comedy in some ways. He has to work harder because he's attractive. It's like a hurdle, how hot he is. Our hearts go out to him and his struggles. May he overcome. It just makes him seem like he'd be the kind of guy to stop and look at his reflection in every car window he passes by. Hey, I think that guy's trying to break into my car. No, I'm just sexy as fuck. Okay, well, no funny business. Oh, I'm already in that business. And since we're talking about businesses, let's talk about this one. This video is sponsored by Semper. Do you smell like poop? Do you smell like ugh? Ugh. Then Scentbird can help you with that. Scentbird is a subscription service that lets you test out designer fragrances every month for just $17. Their fragrances come in these cute portable cases. I use Scentbird all the time because I constantly forget to put smell good things on myself, but their cases are just the perfect size. So now I have one in my bathroom, I have one in my purse, I have one in my car. So no matter how forgetful and stinky my brain is, I will smell good. Scentbird has affordable and flexible subscription plans you can skip or cancel at any time with no hassles. You get to pick which fragrance you want to try every month from over 600 different options. You get perfumes, you get colognes, you get unisex options. This month I got Candy Floral by Prada. It has hints of honey and peonies, and it really does smell like candy that I want to eat, but I won't. And this one is Mystère by Catherine Malandrino. And it smells like cranberries and cedarwood, and these both smell really good, and I can't pick a favorite, so I'm just gonna eat them both. Wear them both. These come in vials with a 30-day supply of your fragrance, so you have plenty of time to test them out and experiment with different ones until you find the perfect one that suits you just right. If you wanna check them out, you can click the link in the description and use my coupon code TheChadX2 for 55% off. That's just a little over $7 for your first month. Thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Matt's been doing comedy for a pretty long time, but he didn't find a lot of success until he started posting on TikTok.
He didn't do anything? Did he not have a job the entire time you guys were together? He did? He worked in the ER? Oh, I'm sorry, you broke up with a hero?
After this video, his account blew up and he started posting more clips of crowd work. He started building this audience that was there for his funny interactions with crowd members, but also how much they liked his face and stuff.
It's not like I made the conscious decision to be born a straight white male. I probably would've.
But he's made a couple comments during interviews that sound like he kind of resents the fact that his audience is mostly female.
So they bring their boyfriends or husbands who are always reluctant because they fucking probably bought the tickets.
Right.
They didn't want to be there. And then like 20 minutes into the show, they realize like my comedy is so much more for guys than it is girls. It's so funny. My live shows, to me, I've always gone for the tone of like, I just wanted to feel like a hangout with the boys.
My comedy is for boys only. No girls allowed. To get into my shows, you have to bring 2 forms of ID and wash your face like this. A couple different times he's talked about how he doesn't want his content geared towards women and he makes it trying to appeal to guys. One thing that I wanted to tackle in this special was showing people that despite what you think about me online, I don't pander my career to women. I would argue this special is way more for guys. But why do we have to gender comedy? If you can only make jokes that 50% of the population might find funny, doesn't that mean that you're 50% less good at making jokes? And you're making 50% less money too. If I make a type of butter that only tastes good to half the population, all I'm doing is limiting my profit margin. He mentions he doesn't pander to women, but a lot of his clips are of crowd work where he's flirting with them.
I seem frustrated. A gift maybe help? Maybe after the show. No. Thank you so much. What's your name? Christina? You are so hot. Thank you so much.
Widowed? Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. How long ago, if you don't mind me asking? 1 year? Fuck, that's so recent. You back on the market or what?
His website has a shirtless picture of him on the homepage for the boys, for the guys. And the preview for his Netflix special is him getting arrested for being too hot to be a comedian.
Everybody knows they only go into your shows for those traps, those tattoos, and them cheekbones.
You know, it sounds like y'all don't know me at all. You know, sometimes the way somebody looks doesn't depict who they are on the inside.
You mean part of your success relies on how physically attractive people think you are and not solely on your talent and hard work? That's like messed up. That's really annoying. He also talks a lot about how much he hates social media, which is fine, understandable.
Yeah, I reluctantly started posting on TikTok beginning of last year. I've always hated social media.
But when social media and women are the main reasons for your success and you like to complain about both of those things so frequently, do you like what you do? It's just strange to resent basically everything that got you to where you are, I think. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is everything I've ever dreamed of. These boots, this jacket, this tent, this axe, this rope. I fucking hate rope. It seems like he's trying to separate himself from the crowd work comedy, which I think he's good at, and transfer over to the dark, edgy humor comedy.
You guys ready to be offended?
Because we don't have enough of that. He called this tour the Problematic World Tour because he's problematic. He loves problems and having problems and making problems. Pythagoras is jealous. He's quaking. And it kind of seems like it's working. I keep seeing comments from dudes on TikTok calling him a legend now. I didn't like Matt Rife until until this video. Is Matt Rife for the boys now? He might be losing fans, but also gaining new ones. That helmet joke was solid. And if you want a new audience that thinks PewDiePie did nothing wrong on the bridge, then there you go. This wasn't his first dance with controversy. There was a podcast clip that got him into some trouble where he compared female genitalia to chewed up gum.
I don't love a giant. I don't want your pussy to look like the gum from Sausage Party. You know what I mean?
He also tried to make fun of Mason Ramsey in 2018. You know, the cute, sweet kid who yodeled in Walmart? He replied to a picture Mason posted on Twitter and tried to make fun of his birthmark. What's on your forehead? Some gum? Yoda lady, hey, don't bully that child, please. What is it with this guy and gum? Why does he hate gum? Then he tried to backtrack and say he actually wanted to know. Was genuinely curious, LOL. I've got your new single on repeat, little man. No, you didn't. What, you just had a sudden interest in dermatology? Hey, what the fuck's wrong with your face? I have a skin condition. Okay, Jesus, I was just curious. Take these twice a day and it should clear up. Okay, thanks, doc. This wasn't a controversy, but he posted a clip from one of his shows where a woman starts having a seizure in the crowd and the screen cuts to black and starts playing this peppy ukulele music.
Oh, shit. Yo, can we get a paramedic real quick? Paramedic, please? All right.
Because all I've really seen from him is crowd work, which again, I think is funny. I think he does crowd work really well. But I did watch the Netflix special.
The dumb general consensus they would say was shit like, how hard can it be to just follow the rules?
I watched most of the Netflix special. We have the infamous opening joke that started all of this, and he follows it up with that line that comedians do sometimes where they're like, just making sure y'all are a fun crowd, just making sure y'all are fun.
Testing the water, seeing if y'all are gonna be fun or not. Just wanted to see.
Why can't the fun be like party favors? Why can't it be a pinata? Since you think hitting is funny. He spends a whole segment talking about how dumb women are for being into astrology and how stupid they are for believing in anything like that.
I am so tired of you ladies blaming your poor decision-making skills on planets.
And then a few minutes later, he has a segment about how he believes in ghosts. He says, you know what I mean, a lot.
You know what I mean?
Why do comics say that? Has anyone else noticed that? Why do they do that? They're not actually asking if you know what they mean. It's like the stand-up comics version of saying, And so yeah, I jerk off into socks. You know what I mean? No, I don't. You know what I mean? No. Anyway, I felt pretty inspired after watching this, so I decided to make my own stand-up special. Thank you for having me. Wow, what a great looking couple. Oh, you're siblings? Oh man, sorry. Oh, dog. You know, we have a lot of differences, but we all like to pee on the floor. My ex used to tell me I'd never amount to anything, so I amounted his dad. Where were you on 9/11? Your silence sparks volumes. Excuse me, sir, stop heckling me. Look at this guy. What a pussy, right? Stand-up comedy. That's my time. Thank you. Stand-up comedy. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. And thank you again to Semper for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to use code TheChadX2 and click the link below for 55% off your first month. Okay, bye. Hey feed, and welcome back to Atween Feed. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And have you ever wanted to make a bunch of money without having to raise a single toe? Then this is not the thing for you. You do have to raise a toe. You have to give birth to your toe and nurse it, swaddle it in a little dough blankie and cover it in mustard. Eat your toes. Go on. Do it. Do it. You won't. There's just something about companies that advertise exclusively on TikTok that make me go, huh, why are they doing that? I wonder. Probably a good reason. I trust them. A good example of this would be Bang, the Bang energy drink company that would sponsor TikTokers and not really care if they disclosed the sponsored aspect of the videos.
I've always wondered what would happen if you trapped smoke inside of a box, so I tried it for myself.
And it could be a little difficult to tell sometimes because the drink wouldn't be incorporated in an obvious way and would just kind of be sitting in a corner somewhere. Kind of like all the Coke products in Footloose. A terrible movie, by the way. I don't care if it's a classic. The pastor's daughter should have been the main character. She was already dancing before he showed up, and then she researched and wrote the argument that resolved the entire movie's conflict, and he got the credit for it. Kevin Bacon was basically a puppet in high-waisted jeans. Anyway, speaking of loose feet, today we're going to be taking a look at the website known as Feet Finder. YouTube, if you're listening, this is a website made for people to find their feet after they've misplaced them somehow, like in their airport luggage or in an Uber. No one is coming to the feet. The feet are coming to them because they were lost. But now they're found and covered in jizz. Feet Finder is a website where you can exchange photos of your grippers in exchange for legal tender, currency, Benjamin Franklin's. At least that's what their advertising wants you to believe. In reality, you can probably expect to see a lot more George Washingtons or Paul Bunyans. But what do I know? I haven't tried the service. I can't speak on how profitable it actually is, so we'd better consult some experts.
So my girlfriend got dummy rich from Feet Finder. We flew to LA because she needed a new car. She looked at a few supercars, then decided the G63 was the move. Then cruised down PC8 and went back to her beach house in Malibu.
Setting aside the fact that this is not a car dealership, but a car rental place in LA, and this is more than likely an Airbnb that they're in, it's kind of a weird marketing strategy to take us on a tour and show us all the things that you can afford. They can't afford them, they're all rentals. And act like you can afford them because of this service you're promoting, but you have the money because they gave you the money and not because you made money by using the service. It's just that if Matthew McConaughey couldn't afford a Lincoln, I think it would change the messaging in those ads. They say perfection is not attainable. I guess they never owned a Lincoln. I know I haven't. Have you seen how expensive those things are? Anyway, you should get one, I guess. Lincoln. LinkedIn. Find me on LinkedIn. I need a job. All right. But if you want to find something that's lavish and affordable, you should check out today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon's wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers offer premium sound, a comfortable fit, and up to 54 hours of battery life. And if you're trying to get a head start on your holiday shopping, Raycons start at half the price of other premium brands and can be a good fit for anyone on your shopping list. If you aren't sure which Raycons to get for which person, they offer a holiday guide on their website to help you find the best fit for whoever you're shopping for, whether they're a gamer or a NASA pilot traveling through space and time to save all of humanity. Or you can knock out your shopping list in one fell swoop by using Raycon's holiday bundles and getting 30% off. The Everyday Duo bundle gets you 2 pairs of the Everyday earbuds, which come with spatial audio and 3 different sound profiles, balanced, pure, and bass. They also come with customizable gel tips that ensure a snug fit while working out, walking the dogs, or falling through a wormhole. If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad to get 20% off site-wide or 30% off holiday bundles. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. If you already have a mansion, which who doesn't? You can also use Feet Finder to pay off your student loans.
So my first paycheck from Feet Finder just came in today, and we're gonna use $100K of it to pay off my roommate's student loans.
Oh, what is this? Just student loans, bro.
This is the only way you're allowed to pay off someone's student loans. Hey, so you mean a lot to me. Aww. And you've always supported me. Of course. So I wanted to show you some love in return and throw a leather bag at your head as hard as I can. You do that for me?
Feet Finder came through, I got you.
No way. Oh, from Feet Finder?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, come downstairs. Okay. What could that have been?
Oh, no. Bro!
New whip?
This is yours?
All the money that you gave me? I blew it.
Aw, man. Instead of paying off his student loans, he bought a car, van, truck thing. If the human centipede was made of Jeep Wranglers, that's what he bought. Imagine giving someone $100,000 and then they go out and buy a real life-sized Hot Wheels car. So the plot is a little convoluted, but they do manage to say the name of the website at least 5 times throughout the video.
Feet Finder, Feet Finder,
Feet Finder,
Feet Finder.
If you make $100,000 using this website, that's incredible. Kudos to you kudos to your toes, kudos. It's just kind of weird how they keep shouting out the website. Like, you don't usually shout out your employer every time you get paid. Just got my first check from the sperm bank. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the ugliest car imaginable. Wow, is that a good idea? I mean, yeah, the sperm bank's got me covered. Covered in what? Dude, what? Why are you like coming for me? But I'm not coming for you. I'm not trying to, you should be coming for the Rosewood Sperm Bank on 24th Street. Business hours 8 through 5, closed for all of November. Some of the promos have this fun little spin where the person making money from the website is using someone else's pictures.
Hey, you coconut head, what is this? It's my paycheck for Feet Finder. Oh my god, I cannot believe you are uploading fake pictures on the internet. Mom, it's not mine, it's my brother's, your son's, you know? I take it when he's sleeping.
If you don't want to use pictures of your own grippers, that's okay. Just use someone else's without their knowledge or consent, like a crime.
Babe, what did you just say? You post my what on where?
I just posted your feet pics.
Why are you posting my feet pics on places?
For money, babe.
I don't know if there's any legislature that applies specifically to feet yet, but I'll get us started. Don't do this. Don't wear Crocs without socks. I know, controversial. And don't take your shoes off in public. I don't care how crunchy you are. If I see your toes out in Target, you are the target. I'll fucking kill you. For some reason in these videos, whenever the person whose pictures are being used without their knowledge, they're always okay with it once they find out it's making money.
Mom, why is there a check in the post from Feet Finder with your name on it? Don't worry, you baboon face. It's your dad's feet.
How much is that?
You asking too many questions. Just keep sending me pics.
50-50?
50-50 what?
Because it's fine to do morally ambiguous things, as long as you're making bank. If I steal your kidney, hypothetically, this is just a hypothetical, as long as I sell it on the dark web and split the proceeds with you 50-50 or 70-30 or 97-3, you know what? We'll talk numbers once the anesthesia wears off. The brand has to approve these before they can get paid. So the actual company looked at these and said, good, this is great. We approve of this, it's good, and it aligns with our mission statement. That gets the stamp of approval. Another method in some of the promos is to integrate them into street interviews. They're usually in the ones where the guy goes, how much money do you have in your bank account? $400. And what do you do for a living? Your mom. Awesome, thank you.
Oh my god, that's that girl from the last Feet Finder video. Do you remember me? How's work been?
Good. Still making that bag. Just paid cash for a new car, so.
Damn! What kind?
Alfa Romeo Giulia.
Is that a Lady Gaga song?
Alfa Romeo Giulia.
I like to think he has no idea what kind of car that is, but he just has to pretend to be impressed. So what kind of car did you get? An Ford Romeo Capulet Montague. Nice. What did it cost? Tragedy.
Can I go for a ride?
Gold digger status?
Gold digger status? It sounds less like she's calling him a gold digger and more like she wants a status report. Gold digger, what's your status? At a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under my underarm, sir. Copy that. This one does at least disclose the sponsors, so kudos for that. Some of the other videos have entire storylines where Feet Finder is like the hero that swoops in to save the day. Don't you hate it when you're playing video games and your girlfriend feeds you raw macaroni with one of those washcloth tablets that you have to put in water? So she's sad that they can only afford one pair of socks. Because he keeps eating all of their socks on top of raw macaroni. When we say macaroni and cheese, the cheese is not supposed to come from between your toes. So he ate all their food, took her socks, and then when he sees her crying, he says, babe, I know what will solve your problems. A side hustle. Dude, you are her problems. She's literally giving you the shirt off her back. If her shirt was socks and her back were feet. There's a few like this though, where the wife or girlfriend is unhappy or they get dumped and then they find Feet Finder and it transforms their life immediately. Yes, I own 2 mansions and a car that has more prefixes than Rosetta Stone, but before I found this company, my life was miserable. My husband would force feed me sweaters on uncooked penne. And they weren't even cashmere. At this point, you might be thinking it's a little bizarre that this company is exclusively advertising to people who would want to post pictures and not actually buy them. And it might be because that's who they're making a lot of money from. You have to pay to use the website. You can pay $5 a month for a basic subscription or $15 a month for premium and unlock all of these crazy perks like direct messaging or profile customization, things that are definitely perks and not just things that a website should have already. So these ads are less trying to get customers and more trying to be like the finance influencers that tell you they made all their money trading Forex, but then charge you $500 for a course they filmed in their garage. This is how I made my money. This is how I can afford a new Tesla every year. This is how I moved out of my parents' house.
Honey, did you take out the trash? Honey?
I don't make any money from making you pay me every month, okay? I give all the proceeds to charity.
3 days ago.
Dude, shut the f up!
Charity, do not speak to your mother that way.
Or maybe I'm being too harsh. I could have completely misunderstood their business model, and this is in fact a company that just wants to help people find their feet. I mean, I know what that's like. My name is Detective Chadlock Holmes, and I'm the best goddamn foot finder this side of the Mississippi. When it comes to finding feet, I am undefeatable. People always ask me, how do I be more like you? How do I become the world's greatest detective with the world's greatest hits? And I always tell them, you can't. I've been finding feet since I was 2 years old. I can sniff them out in a snowstorm. I can hear them coming a mile away. Platform Doc Martens, size 6.5, mid-calves. No, thigh highs. But it's not always glory and sleeping with the hottest people alive. Sometimes this job is tough, real tough. I'm sorry, ma'am. I was too late.
Josiah!
Why do I have to be so damn good at finding feet?
No.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.